And we're back. Well, I say we're back. We're here. Oh, you know when everything just goes wrong? That is tonight. That is tonight. What's Domino doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you, mate. We're live on stream, so
Oh, mate. I'm happy to be back. I got the boys in front of me. I got a tea in the hand. Abel, share your screen with me. Where are we going?
maybe I don't want to share my screen with you.
Yeah,
Right,
that's fine, mate. I'm happy just talking to you, mate. I haven't spoke to you all day.
So we are at half time actually of the very first game, and it's probably a good time to change over now actually. So let me just quickly share my screen with you, Domino. There you go. You can have that, and what I'll do is I'll jump from this lovely screen to, he says, because he should have it ready, this lovely screen. Pop the music
Ooh.
back on. Yeah, his screen has frozen. Domino, do you want to jump in and out again, mate? So what we've got, 10-man tournament. Technical, mate, to be fair, I did warn you. It's been one of those nights. 10-man tournament, Pro Clubs Weekly Invitational. Welcome, guys. If you were here with us last week, you'll know the deal. For those of you not here last week, and those of you who don't know the deal, we want to keep the games going on. So we've got 3 games in that group stage. Then you move over to the trophy, or the shield, or the wooden spoon. So everyone's getting a lot of games tonight, which means we're getting a lot of games tonight.
Ah, yeah.
Domino, we've got the best of the best again. We cannot fault the quality, because the idea of this was to get some good people in. We've got good people in, and we've got good balling teams as well. So I'm happy. Domino, are you happy?
Oh, mate, I'm happy. And you're just telling about the returns of the people on the channel. 8 Ball, you didn't mention one of the biggest returns.
Is it you?
No, mate. No, mate. It is. It is my guy, Plague Doctor, in the chat, coming back. That's the biggest return. That's the biggest scoop.
Our very own Jeff Shreves. Plague Doctor, scoop, thank you so much. Again, those behind the scenes, thank you so much. Last week ran perfectly, and yeah, we're hoping for more of the same this week. So, without further ado, we need to pick a game. I think they're all kicking off now. I think the only one that was kind of anywhere near getting anywhere close to 90 minutes was this one, Domino. So I feel like we should probably stick with this one, and then we can jump into a lot of the other games as well as it goes along.
What stream are we going with?
This is you can have the Vulcan Academy or the Sheffield Wednesday one. They're both the same. We've got Sheffield Wednesday in their Sheffield Wednesday kit playing against Academy, the Vulcan Academy, the almost fairy tale story of last week, Domino.
Mate, what team? What a team, I'll tell you.
And Social Club have gone a goal down as well. A lot of the Black Sheep Club members in that side, they're going to be a good team to watch, and they're getting beat by Rotherham, Domino, who we know all too well from our Pro Clubs Weekly Legacy series. I mean, every game we had them on, we did say they're our friends, so there were no kind of we didn't split the dummy out or anything, which is nice. Now the season's over, we can still be friends.
Yeah, no bias, mate. And like I said, this fairy tale team, obviously people will know now that this is the Vulcan Academy team are just not a team here to make up the numbers, mate. They got to the semis and they were pushing great teams towards the end, so you know they've got a bit about them.
Yeah, and plus everyone wants to see Vulcan first against Vulcan Academy again. They've not been drawn in the group stages. However, every team tonight is playing at least 4 games, so there is a chance they'll get each other in the next stages.
Yeah, mate, love that.
We can
hope. And I've just looked in the chat, April.
Yes.
And someone's just shouted that Atlantis is playing. Is this? Can you confirm this?
Where is Atlas playing? Let us know, because I don't know.
I don't know where Atlantis is playing, April.
Rotherham, maybe. Rotherham.
Mate, I don't know, but I need to see that guy. I'm missing.
Ruben's in the chat as well. Hello, mate. I'm disappointed to not see you playing tonight, but also wherever you go, wherever you end up, you'll smash it, mate. So just keep doing what you're doing, bud. Sheffield Wednesday are looking good, actually, Domino. They are camped out in this Vulcan Academy 7's defensive third. For most of the time, we've actually been on this game in the background. However, it's 2-0 to the Academy, and again, they're just showing, like you said, they're not here to make up the numbers.
No, mate, they're a really good outfit. And to be fair, I felt bad for Sheffield Wednesday in our Invitational. They came out without a win, but some of the football they played, mate, was class. And they're just getting the remnants of that again. Coming up there, playing some good football, and it's just not translating into that top left corner.
And the Vulcan firsts have just gone up as well.
Oh my, we've got it going on, haven't we? We've got it going on
as well. There's some of the additional teams we've added this week, Domino. Unfortunately, Ultra Instinct couldn't come back to defend their trophy this week. We're hoping they will be back because they are the OG winners, which also means no hammer as well, Domino. I'm sorry to have to break that to you. It does open it up for everyone else. It is literally, I think the feedback we got last week was anyone can beat anyone in this, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. I don't think there's any front runner. I mean, Domino, you asked just before we jumped on, who's the favourite? My answer was absolutely no idea. Because there isn't one.
No, mate. I mean, to be fair, if you're one of these teams jumping in, you would have seen Ultra Instinct on the last Invitational, and you'd be, look, I'm not going to lie, 8-Ball. I think every team would be happy not to see them. We were obviously not happy not to see them, but I think every other team would be like, yeah, fair.
Very, very good team. But that does open the door for everyone else as well. And I think whoever does well in this week will want to then test themselves again against someone like Ultra Instinct, for example, the next time. So these teams will always want to be pushing themselves to be the best, to play the best, and this is what this is for. Healthy competition. And what a save by that man, Kyle D. Domino. We know all about him from last week.
We do know.
And he's at it
How has he not been called up to the firsts?
Yeah.
How did he not get called up to the first? After that Invitational, that man should be playing first team football. However,
he makes a good bloody argument for it. I'll tell you that for free.
However, that play
draft
here
is tomorrow. Yeah. Anyone who's in the chat now or anyone watching this on repeat before Thursday night this week, there is a draft tomorrow. So jump in the Discord and get signed up for that. That is good fun. Yes.
8-Ball. Would you find it odd if I couldn't commentate, but I could play in the draft? Would you find that weird?
No, go for it. I would love that. I think that's what the channel needs, mate. It's what the channel needs. There was a big shout.
Mate, this Sheffield Wednesday team, I tell you, they are stringing some tasty passes. Looking at the second half and what we have seen of it, mate, Sheffield Wednesday are going to be hard done by to be 2-0 down to lose this game, mate. The football they're playing is fluid, mate. It is liquid football. They're just not translating that into the final third.
You may have touched upon it. I think they just didn't get the rub of the green last week. And I feel like it's the exact same things happen now. From what we've seen anyway, we've just watched a whole kind of 40 minutes of
Look at the fluid football here.
They're just not getting anything out of it. But they are coming up against a goalkeeper in ridiculous form as well. So that is what you get, unfortunately. And they're not going to claw this back, even if they do get a goal here, which it doesn't look like they're going to do. Scores on the doors, which is the next game we're going to go to, actually. Vulcan, the first team, have gone 2-0 up. So let's head over to there. Against Motion, actually. So a very good team. What is this? Is the goalkeeper... Oh, come on, guys. You're better than this. What's that? Is that let's go for Motion. Sean will be streaming there. We'll jump in this, and then a game I do want to go to, Domino. So this is the Motion stream. Motion 2-0 down, but it's just coming to half time, so bad timing. A game I do want to go to is Hadouken, which is Ruud van Mav's team, against VFL Colne. So a VFL team coming in and playing height restriction football. We've got to see this. We have got to see this.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping they do VFL proud. but also Ruud van Mav is a massive channel favorite as well. So I'm completely torn down the middle on that one. Let's just that's why we have to watch it, and I think perfect timing. Let's head over there now at half time. But Domino, Vulcan 2-0 up, first team. Talk to me.
Mate, to be fair, they're tried and tested in this league, so we know what they can do. Again, semi-finalists on our last Invitational. Look, playing a team that, I'm going to be honest, 8-Ball, I don't know too much about. And obviously, watching that game, we haven't seen it too much in depth. But what I can speak to the Vulcan side is, mate, I'm happy to have them back. I'm glad they came back. And look, some good points on the board here. I like it. What are we jumping to now, 8-Ball? What stream are you on?
We've gone over to
Are you
Sam's
on the Hadouken stream or you're on the cold stream?
I've gone over to Colne because Ruud van Mav's got his lovely face up and I don't want him stealing the spotlight off of us. Plus, the Colne camera angle is like the perfect... Like, I feel like we're sat in a commentary box here. But the main talking point is not the camera. It is the early goal for Hadouken against Colne, who are in the red. More scores on the doors for you. Social Club 2, Rotherham 2. So Social Club
they're scoring that
came back to be 2-1 up in that game. That's now 2-all, all before half time. So I feel like we'll go chasing that one in the second half and get no more goals. So I feel like we just leave that one.
Right. Plague Doctor, I'm not going to lie to you. Plague Doctor needs to show me his setup.
Yeah, you can just imagine him there with some, like, who's the guy I'm thinking of? Jason Bourne, sweeping all the stuff around.
That's unreal, mate. The guy even knew, like, we were talking about something else. He knew the minute that Hadouken scored it as well.
We're live, and even we didn't get it, but we'll stick with this one for a little bit. It would be nice to go over and see how Social Club and Rotherham finishes. Two good teams there, two teams we know about, especially Rotherham. FIFA X Pro, can I join for this game? No, but you can join tomorrow for sure. This is an invitational, so only teams get invited to this. So if you do play for one of those teams that get invited, then absolutely you can play. Big save there from the Hadouken goalkeeper. Sam is playing centre-back, which does have its limitations with a camera, but he is up for this corner now, Domino.
Yeah, and at least we're not flicking back and forth. I mean, good players do it, but obviously we're not here for them. we're here for the continuity of the channel and some good content, so no one move their cameras. Thank you very much, por favor.
Yeah, we need to have a word in his ear, I think, or just switch to Ruud van Mav's camera because I think he might get it a little bit better. But Ruud van Mav was in my DMs earlier on today, Domino, saying how
as always
much, as he usually is, how good he thinks this team is that he's put together for tonight. So they're playing against a VFL team who, we're 3/4 of the way through a VFL season, so they're going to be cooking. They got promoted last season, so they're going to be a good bunch of players. And minute in, Domino, they got absolutely kind of shell shocked with the early goal. So
the thing is, 8-Ball, I'll never count a goal in the first minute to how good or bad you're doing. It's just one of the things, mate. You get caught cold. There's a mistake there. They've caught you. They've done well. If they've gone on to score 3 and 4 after that, and it's getting on top of you, you can credit it. I just think the tactics were good coming out of the blocks. Cole weren't warmed up enough. Now we're seeing, obviously, a back and forth game. But going to your point where Ruud van Mav was talking about how, obviously, that's a dangerous pass, how Ruud van Mav has assembled a really good team. We always see it, and there was a league that put together an unbelievable team, and they were all individually class, but it just never translated. And it sometimes happens when you've got too many world-class players. There's just not enough of your stable forces in there.
Sounds like one of our historic teams, mate. Sounds like when we were managing, just too many good players. If I'm honest, just too, especially the centre forward, the big man up top. But hopefully they'll play better than our previous teams because they were god awful. I can't lie. Psycho Mantis, aka Memzino, aka Veratsky. That's a ball. Well taken by the goalkeeper. Second good thing I've seen him do today. The invitation did not get lost in the post. The feelers went out about Wednesdays, and we didn't get much back. That's all I'm gonna say. But next Wednesday's a new week, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Mems, we thought it'd be unfair for you, Kevin played, and April didn't want to give you money, so I've got it here first.
And to be fair, I did wonder who was spamming the heart. I do it on my own stream, so crack on. It makes difference to someone else doing it for once. To be honest, Dominic, I would say these two teams are pretty well matched so far. It's been a midfield battle so far, and it's been the kind of game where you don't want to lose the first game of a league table that only has 3 games in.
Yeah, I mean, it just sets you up, confidence levels, obviously points on the board. The first game, in my opinion, on these things are so important. Mm-hmm. Tournaments in these natures, invitational of these natures, are won, obviously with good players, but momentum. I mean, every single team that wins sort of like a tournament, they've got momentum on their side. They build on their momentum. Like, again, Chelsea of old, who had a terrible season, went to win the Champions League just because they have momentum in the cup. And once you build that, it's hard to stop it, especially in these kind of formats. So, yeah, for me, mate, first games are always crucial. And the Dregs are 1-0 up against Phoenix. There has been a penalty 8-ball. Plague Doctor, I don't know how much I can love you, but I love you that much.
He's arguably more exciting than our actual stream.
He's
we
more
might as well
important
just
than you.
leave this blank and then just have the chat going. Because I saw his message saying update, and then I stopped what I was doing to watch the update.
Yeah.
We have come over, as promised, to Social Club versus Rotherham. It's still 2-2, so same score from half time.
If we stay with this until the end 8-ball, I'll let you know when this one comes back and if anything happens in this game. Oh my!
Wow, well there we go. The first and only good bit of decision making you're going to get from me picking the games. It's 3-2 to Social Club. In the 82nd minute, still time for this Rotherham team to turn it around. They did it against PC Dub's Legacy Domino. I fully expect them to give it a good go here.
Mate, that is an absolute thunderbolt. Shifted on his left. Unbelievable stuff, 8-ball.
Yeah, these guys have got some tidy players. That's a penalty, isn't it? It's a very soft one. But we just know what EA is like. And yeah, Domino, whilst I didn't give my predictions for any favourites, I gave my prediction for dark horses, and it is these boys.
What, Social Club?
Social Club. Oh, he's guessed the right way and collided with the post. Putting his body on the line. It's still 3-2, and what a story this would be if they can get something back from here, having saved the penalty as well. Regan McKinnon take a bow, son. Bullets out.
Unbelievable. Keeper even collided with the post, 8-ball. Concussion and everything.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, Plague Doctor is our Jeff Shreves, Mems. He is generally better than this stream. So, oh my god, what have I just seen? And he's picked the man out as well. Oh my god. Left wing, here we go. Cuts it back to the skipper. He's given it to Smith. There it is. What have I literally just seen? If anyone can clip this, go and clip that last 30 seconds. To be fair, take it all the way back to the penalty.
Take it back to the penalty. Take it back to the penalty.
And we said this is what this Rotherham team do. They are dangerous. Don't count them out. They are a very, very tricky team. And the dark horses get pegged back, having had the opportunity to go 4-2 up, Domino. And the keeper literally did a Cruyff turn on the edge of the box before that as well.
Wait, ridiculous. Also, just got confirmation from the Plague Doctor. As always, the Vulcan game has ended 3-0 to them. And 8-ball, I have just got a goal in the Colne game, and it has gone to Colne. We are 1-1 in this game, 61 minutes played.
Wow. Okay, we can head back there. We can find some new teams in next cycle, but it would be good to go back to those guys. Do we trust Sam, the centre back, with this final 25 minutes. Actually, that's quite good. We'll stick with this one to the end whilst we do get those scores on the doors. Motion 3-0 down, and that's a full-time result as well against that Vulcan first team. And guys, if you're on social media and
that's
you wow,
oh my god, he didn't give it 8 ball. That's
and you
Stone
follow,
Wall in my opinion.
And you follow Vulcan, you'll know they've been signing some big players this week. They are a team on the up, and they are showing it tonight. That's a big tackle from Buster the Beast, winning that first game 3-2. Social Club and Rotherham United both finished 3-3. Rotherham scoring in the 89th minute there. Vulcan Academy, have we seen a final score for those guys? They were winning. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's a ball. That's winning. A slip-through ball, 8 ball. Oh, he's offside.
Just off. We can check the sheet for that one anyway. And the Dregs with a 88th minute penalty winner against Phoenix. Those two drew each other in the first game last week as well, Domino.
They did. I think Dregs came out with a 1-0 win as well.
Ooh, yeah, they might have actually. They might have. We'll catch up with both of those two teams because they're is the right idea. Both of those two teams deserve to be on the stream for sure. So we'll catch up with those two in their second games. Trey Robertson, we remember him from last week. What a very good player he is for the Dregs. He got the winner there. Domino,
behave yourself.
Yeah, he's playing on the left wing tonight, Domino. Here we go. Takes it down off the post. Oh, a naughty finish. You just fox in the box style, Domino. You just have to be there.
To be fair, I think, again, I'll never ever blame keepers, but the movement was made so early that he went across the box and then he had the open space to shoot at. Fortunately for the keeper, it didn't go in, but it rebounded very nicely. And like you said, 8 ball, fox in the box. We are 2-1 up with 15 minutes to play for Hadouken.
To be fair, I mean, we said it when they went a goal down in the first couple of minutes. You will get to see the character of this Colne team early on. Their first ever outing in a PC Dub Invitational, and they have got their backs against the wall. But this is what characters are made of. This is what makes diamonds. Near post, squares it, and just like that, bang on time, Domino.
This game is not over. I'm not out here writing their obituary. This game is not over.
Busted out the gritty 2-2 with less than 10 minutes to play? Just over 10 minutes to play.
Able.
And Hamarovich is in the chat as well. Let's go.
Able. I'm just about to say he's in the chat. Why am I catching strays?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
bad evening. Well, let him explain. Let him explain. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I might be spreading nasty rumours.
Yeah, what's happening? Who's been in your ear? What slithering has been in your ear?
A bit of parcel tongue for you. 8 minutes left. Can either one of these sides find a winner?
He's ran his man, April. He's ran his man. There is people queuing in the box. He's got to take him out. He doesn't. He misses him. And he's ran out of play, April.
Mate, that man ran out of pitch. Mems, I heard Wednesday 18th of April is a good day. It actually is a really good day, funnily enough. Oof, how by Bailey. We'll let you know everything that's going on in some form of DM or announcement. But in the meantime, Colin on the edge of the box slides it through to Robbins. I think he might have been offside.
It's not. He's hit with a gritty. He's hit with a gritty.
Mate, I haven't even pressed the goals yet. Wow.
It's clever, 8 ball. I think this game was not done. I tell you what, from Colne there to keep coming back, and to get that goal, mate. They did look on top in that final 10 minutes.
Mate, I am almost speechless for the first time, but here come Hadouken near post. Oh my God.
What's happening? Hey, what is happening?
This is literally the best league. I don't care when it was.
Where did you get this kind of action? Here we go.
Are we finished?
Here we go.
We finished? Oh, big save.
He's got the ball back again. There's still time for one more chance, guys. There's still time for one more chance. Come on. We can put this. And it
guys,
will fall.
there's no way I'm going to carry on picking these good games to watch or edge of the box.
Is he going to give it? Oh my, 8 ball, here we go. This is what makes heroes, 8 ball. This right here is what makes heroes. David Beckham versus Greece This is what makes you a hero. Is he putting it top bins, 8-ball? Is he shooting? Is the pressure too much?
He's got to shoot. He's got to shoot. Did
What
you
a
say
save!
that?
What a save! Yeah, they've called it. I'm pretty sure it's a save. Mate. First game of the night. Cap off, boys. Rude Van Mav. Boys at cold. 8-ball, I'm done anyway. Thanks for your time, guys.
Yeah,
Take care of yourselves.
That's that, because we're not going to beat that. We thought the Rotherham match was going to be it, and we literally come over to the next one. Oh, right. Long may this continue. Let's head over to Vulcan Sevens versus Phoenix.
And Plague Doc said don't use Vulcan 7 stream because
it's the goalkeeper one, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're doing Phoenix's stream.
Great
mate.
Shout.
I tell you what.
Tell me what. Go on.
Thing is more important than you. I'm not lying to you.
Is what?
Plague Doctor's more important than you.
100%. Oh no, don't worry. I know that. We do need to go and have a look at the first round of games. Phoenix and Vulcan Sevens are ahead of everyone else. I think they might be the furthest ahead, which makes sense for us to try and catch, because then we can start to scroll through. But at some stage, we will go and have a look at the scores on the doors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I know for a fact my admin team, Jay Shermer in particular, is in this. He's in the coal room, mate. He's shoveling that coal. Mate, he's making
that guy's locked. That guy's locked in. Do you know what? And this is just a little thing. After me and you went off stream, we spent probably an hour and a half talking about the stream. That's a pen or a foul.
That is also going to be a booking. I thought he was going to get more than that, if I'm honest.
So as I was saying, when we went off the stream, just a big shout out, mate, to our admin.
Yeah, the admin team has smashed it, including our very own Jeff Shreves, who's getting a lot of praise. Oh dear, who's getting a lot of praise in the chat as well, and rightly so. Have we employed him? I think as good as employed him, yeah, for sure. We need to tie him down to like a 5-year contract or something, because like Domino said, he's bigger than the channel.
Yeah. I mean, he can make his own channel now.
He's putting the Vidi printer out of a job. Very own Vidi printer. Okay, so more on this game. We've got Vulcan Sevens in the blue and black, and there is a very familiar face for us in Ganch, who played for PC Dub's Legacy last season, and Phoenix in the white. And Phoenix, having suffered a defeat in the first game, will be looking to bounce back. Pooley in centre midfield for Phoenix as well, Domino.
Again, 8-ball, it's one of those Sheffield Wednesday kind of things where Phoenix did everything well. They just didn't come out with the results on the night. Then they played some great football, played up against some great teams. I mean, you saw Ultra Instinct go out there and dismantle teams, and Phoenix gave them a game toe-to-toe the whole time. Yeah. They just didn't translate them into points. And we're up here, good touchdown, and lucky, and he is offside. So hopefully they can get some point on the boards, but obviously this team will have something to say about it.
Wow.
That's close.
Wow, that was close. inches wide. And yeah, to be fair, Domino, you hit the nail on the head there. That is what this league is about. This is what these invitationals are about. We've got, I'm literally talking up the quality, and that happens. I'm sorry, it's a worst timing. But yeah, like we said, anyone can beat anyone on their day, and you've got teams like Sheffield Wednesday, like Phoenix, who haven't got the results so far, and yet they're putting in ridiculous performances, and I think that just shows the quality we've got across the board here. No one looks out of place. It's an absolute pleasure to commentate over these kind of games. However, Phoenix, Vulcan, if you want to, just saying what happened in the last few games, we've just seen 12 goals. So if you want to spice things up a bit, that would be fantastic.
There you go. Ghost penalty, red card. Oh, your choice. Absolutely your choice. Don't worry about it.
Oh, and Ganch is officially signed for Vulcan. That's it. Done deal. You heard it here first. Get the yellow ties on, because you heard it here first.
And Ganch is officially signed for Vulcan.
I mean, to be fair, Domino, I don't think you know the news yet. About
chances are, if it's about pro clubs, probably not.
No, I don't think you do. I think they've folded, Domino.
Oh yeah, you told me that yesterday. Don't worry about
club,
that. Yeah,
the club we own. Yeah, they've folded.
Mate, we were gonna get kicked out anyway. That's absolutely fine. At least this way, we didn't have to beg.
Yeah,
we should do it over.
We were definitely gonna do a second series, man. Come on, God. What are we gonna do with all that free time now?
What? Wait, let me talk this. Let me talk to Mr. Hammer in the chat because I'm catching you straight because you bet against me last week's final.
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
What do you mean I bet against him?
You said that they were going to lose. Back post, Broads, big block. I think that was. I don't even think that was the goalkeeper. Phoenix keeping the pressure on with Royal Mail. That's going to be a corner. Yeah, I think you said they were going to lose in the final to Dregs.
Ultra Instinct.
Yes.
It's a prediction, Hammer. Go yourself.
They were one pass away there from getting a bit of a sweaty one, but they've still got the ball. Good.
Ooh,
tackle on the edge of the box. Apparently not. Domino, we'll see this one through to half time, but if there's anywhere you want to go after this, let me know. And let's have a look at the scores first, and then we'll find a way to go.
Oh we're staying here, April. We are staying here.
We have seen some goals today already in the Soccer Aid kit. Top bins from Eric Guntenar, and just like that, Vulcan looking to make it 2 wins out of 2 just before half time as well. What a good time.
I think we need to do a video on the evolution of free kicks. Do you remember when 28 first came out? 24 first came out, and no one was taking free kicks. They just had to take it short because you couldn't score. They've obviously changed the meta on it, and now it's not easier to score, but it's scoreable.
Scoreable is a good way of
and
putting
when
it,
you get positions like that, mate, people step up, and you've got specialists in there. It's great, mate. I love it.
I'm seeing,
and that was all our saying. We're
seeing more and more baller builds actually that have got the specialist set piece taker perk on it. I'm sure it's there's a better phrase for it than that big long one I just said there. Okay, so we've got Social Club 3, Rotherham 3, which we knew about. Phoenix 1-0 against the Dregs. Motion 3-0 against the Vulcan 7th first team. Hadouken 3-3 with Colne and Vulcan Academy. So we knew all those. That's good. My IP is exposed apparently. That's great news. Going across then, who the Dregs against Hadouken might be a good one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of who haven't we covered yet on the channel.
We haven't seen Motion.
We haven't seen Motion. We've seen Rotherham a little bit.
Social Club. Choose now or forever hold your peace.
I would say, let's go. Oh, Rotherham have just gone 1-0 up against the Academy of Falcon.
Nope.
Shall we switch to the Social Club?
Let's.
There might be something over here, April. Oh, you switched at the wrong time there, my son.
And you picked one who was in the lobby. So, you don't get to pick anymore.
Oh, okay, well, I'm staying here still with Phoenix, so that's your loss.
I'll switch over from Phoenix and I'll go over to... let's see what Motion is saying. Ooh, Sean R's got the good stream on. Here we go. Motion, who play, correct me if I'm wrong, in Prem over in VPG, taking on the VFL side, higher tier side, Colne, 16 minutes in, 0-0. Hopefully, Domino, if tonight's anything to go by, this one will be a banger. What
stream are you on, April? Your Motions or Colne's?
I've gone over to Motions because Sam's the great player, not the best cameraman.
Sounds about right.
And just looking at some of the players in this Motion team, Domino, they've got some big players. They've got C. Brennan, obviously Sean R. Their captain and talisman, Icon Aguero. They've got the players to go far in this.
Do you say Con Aguero?
Yeah, he's manager.
Who's Con Aguero playing for?
He's the Motion manager.
Oh my!
Swings
Fair
it
play.
in.
Fair play.
Well,
this invitation is for ballers only. That's highlighted.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, he falls into that category of good manager, good bloke, and good player. That's what
Yeah,
so that's like the 3 pillars of the PC Dubs Invitational.
that is our core values, yes.
And Domino, the 2 strikers for Cole, and I'm sure someone will correct me if I am wrong, are brothers. The Robbins brothers.
That's class.
That's cool. That is cool. I
could never play at top of my
with
brother
once, and he was terrible. We had to drop him. Do you remember that?
Same, mate.
The
only reason I play with you.
Rotherham all over V7 Academy, but it's still 0-0. It's what the Academy do, to be fair. I'm noticing a pattern with those guys. They get results.
They do, mate. They do grind out results.
Should have been 1-0 up. Should Rotherham. Samu in the chat. Samu, you're playing tomorrow, so that's all good. You can wait a day. Although, weren't you at some point with someone who was supposed to be in this tonight? You did the introduction for me. Big save from CJTV. From C. Brennan, who you would think would do better from there. Big player. Good player. Yeah, good question.
Right, just hit it on the chat. Phoenix and Vulcan first and 1-8 ball.
Is that where... That's not where we left them. No, Phoenix have scored.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, so since we've missed 2 Phoenix goals. You keep making me call them Phoenix. It's Phoenix. I know it's spelled Phoenix, but it's Phoenix. So yeah, that's my bad.
I like Phoenix.
I know you do. And Rotherham and Falcons 1-1 all of a sudden. So there's goals everywhere except from this game. I told you it wouldn't continue. Here comes C. Brennan. Gives it to his skipper. Solo Fever says anywhere will do. Vulcan Academy have gone 2-1 up now. And I'm starting to get
8 ball.
My trigger finger, my mouse finger is getting itchy. Because
there is a penalty in... Oh, no, there's not. It's edge of the box. Edge of the box penalty. Edge of the box penalty. Edge of the box free kick to Vulcan. He tumbled in the box. He tumbled in the box. I'm staying here for the free kick, Kate Ball, because we know we love a free kick now.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my Jesus Christ, what a save. Oh my, what a save. Right, this Phoenix game's got 15 minutes to run, 8 ball.
We'll try and get over to that, because this one's got 7 till half time. There's still no goals, although not from want of trying from this motion team, who I would argue have been on top. A few sniffs at goal for Cone. C. Brennan looks like the danger man, but CJTV is opposite number in net. With the snazzy goalkeeper kit as well, I like that a lot. Has denied him a few times now. Is he going to swing it in? What do they have? Solo Fever does well again. Second clearance. Robbins goes over the top.
Yeah, it did look offside.
He is offside. Any space for the top leaderboard? Left winger. Tomorrow there will be. It's a draft, so you're probably better placed to get in a team then. These are established teams, but we've got a fill-in section if anyone does drop out, so it's worth joining the Discord. Pop your name in there. You never know. One of the Robbins brothers there, Mick Q, who again we know very well on this channel, very good player, does well as you would expect in that centre midfield area. Cameraman Sean.
Mate, to be fair, April, I'm impressed with this motion team. This motion team are looking very, very tidy.
They're a Prem side, mate. It's the very least you would expect. But it's good to see them going toe-to-toe with a VFL side, because this is something that we really wanted to do as soon as, cross-play came available. Let's get as many teams from as many different organisations playing against each other. Let's just get as many people playing against each other. I mean, we've got 10 teams tonight. Who knows how many we'll have next week, Domino? With Plague Doctor, Mr. Jeff Shreves himself, the world is our oyster.
What a guy, mate. What a guy.
Right, are we going over to finish the Dregs game?
We could do it, April. We could do. Let's go and finish the Dregs game.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We've got
Dregs game?
Not Dregs. We haven't seen Dregs yet. The Phoenix game.
That's what I was thinking.
And Phoenix game. Phoenix. They're 2-1 up, and they're on the attack here, and it might be
what time we turned it over.
Time. Let's go. I mean, I did that last week, and I realised the camera was just on me and you, so I'm just going to double check it's on. Yeah, it's on. We saw it.
Yeah, we saw it.
Vulcan Academy, considering Plague Doctor by all accounts said that Rotherham were all over them. They've come out with a 2-1 win and all 3 points, which puts them level. Oh, Sparta, behave. He's pinged that about 60 yards, 2 feet. Phoenix are cooking now, and that's dangerous, Domino. They didn't get going.
That's what we read.
They didn't get going last week, and now dangerously they've got going. Mems, that was something we'd clocked today, I'm not gonna lie. Streaming the same time as those boys. But yeah, we we back ourselves, mate. We back ourselves.
April is in a bit delusional, but that's why I'm with him, mate. Ride and die, let's go.
Right, Social Club. They're in the first half.
Oh my god, 2-0.
Oh, and we just got a goal as well. We got it on the stream. Happy days. Sheffield Wednesday won. Social Club won. I do believe that was Sheffield Wednesday in the white picking that goal up
3-0 Dregs. 20th minute, 21 minute, 23rd minute. 3-0 to the Dregs. What is the collapse of Hadouken in the 20th minute? Because that needs to be studied. What happened? Someone needs to play me that back.
That can't be right, surely. Sheffield Wednesday over the top. Ding the goalkeeper, Domino. That was such a saucy finish. It's not going to count, but my God. That was naughty. And all of a sudden, teams are starting to cook. This Invitational is just is simmering. And it's gonna boil over in a minute.
Organised chaos.
Yes, exactly.
That's a touch.
That was nice. I was just about to call out the Sheffield Wednesday Social Club scoreline, and I realised I'm in the game myself. Here comes Sheffield Wednesday again, though, who, again, a bit like Phoenix, Domino, we just feel like they've not had the rub of the green, but they've looked bloody good throughout.
Yeah.
Are they going to do a Phoenix and just kick on from here, pick up their first 3 points, and just start cooking the rest of the time?
I'm hoping so, mate. I'm hoping so.
It's not cleared yet. Men on the floor, gives it to JC. Still got it, Yada. Big save from Jack Wilkinson. It is a corner, and look at the time, Domino.
Mate, it's ticking down. It is ticking down.
I'd send the goalkeeper up there. Not going to counter-attack you from this. Edge of the box, no good, but the clearance wasn't the best. Fury Dave. Oof, they got away with one there, mate. They got away with one there. Let's have a look.
Oh my, we are 2-0 in the game for motion against Colne.
Colne have just come out of a game, haven't they? Oh no, it's half time.
Yes.
We'll head back over to that. I just need to see what the hell's going on here with Dregs. Dregs are always the, how to put this, they get underestimated a lot, okay?
Yeah.
And they made it to the final last week, and they looked good value for it. They've got some tricky players, and they're putting this Hadouken team, who look like a very good team on paper, they are putting them to the sword as the Doctor volleys it out. But they do come back, and it would be very Pro Clubs Weekly Invitational if they did manage to come back. Big save there, 5 minutes before half time. But yeah, motion doubling their lead over in that game against Colne. Ooh, which means that might be a struggle for those going into the third and final game.
We need to see how these games pan out. I think we have to go with the most points critical game in the next one.
I like you. You tell me what it is, mate. You tell me what it is. You get that spreadsheet.
I've got it up here, mate. I have got our workbook up here.
Ooh, almost a well-worked attempt. I don't even think they got the attempt off in the end. It was plucked from the floor by the Doctor. And are they going to get a chance for one last attack? They might do if they go forward. Here they go. It's just a sea of yellow shirts cut out, and that is half-time. Dregs have so many ways to beat a team. Honestly, I think that's one of the things we said last week, wasn't it, Domino? They can switch up their weapons so well. They are a very, very dangerous team. Very dangerous.
And the problem is, when Dregs started it, like, towards the end, Dregs looked so much better. It's like the warm-up. They literally just needed to get through the first cycle, and start warming up. And there has been a rebound here. Is that going to count? 8-ball, it is going to count. It is 3-0 to Motion against VfL Cologne.
Okay, so that looks like Motion are going to pick up their first 3 points. I mean, they got beat 3-0 themselves in the first game, so they repaid the favour.
They did.
Take it or double it to the next person. They doubled it to the next person. Who have we got left then in this to play their second game? We've got Sheffield Wednesday Social Club and the Dregs Hadouken. Let's go over to Sheffield Wednesday and Social Club. That one seems to be the most, I don't want to say competitive, but the Dregs are 3-0 up. I mean, we might miss an Istanbul-style comeback there, which would be very like us.
Oh my
God! Makes a fantastic save, literally just as we get into it. I mean, Ibs, this is the guy, Domino, who's got a baller build for a striker playing in net.
Does what he wants, mate. Get his other baller build.
So work that one out. Work that one out. Swings it in. Ellis does well. And they do get rid of it. Sheffield Wednesday in the white. Social Club in the black. Sheffield Wednesday looking good value to get a second here, although I'm sure
someone needs to study the Sheffield Wednesday team, because every time I see him play, mate, it is such sexy football. It is fluid at its best, and they're just not churning out the results. Is it the problem with, again, the top half of the park of not getting the goals, or the defence leaking, mate? Because when it gets through to this, mate, the football they play is unbelievable. And can they get some change out of this now? And they've just done it, mate. They've held their ground, kept it out.
No, he's got a striker baller build, but is playing in goal. So he's a jack of all trades.
That'd be well good if he had his striker build in goal.
I mean, to be fair, I would back him. I mean, he got a lot of attention last time he did this. I think it was it in a draft. And he was arguably up there with the top 2-3 of players in the draft. Waka makes a good block there. Here is cameraman and manager, not TM. What's going on in the chat then? Hadouken backing out at half time, claiming kit clash. Dregs 3-0. I assume you'll just go on to play another half. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or just take the 3-0. Should stay at 3-0. Admins need to speak. Everyone's going to finish now. I mean, if you need to finish a game, you need to finish a game. Let's do that. We've got until 15, although it is 10 o'clock. We're having too much fun here, Domino. That's the problem.
Yeah. Admin sorted. I'm chilling. Hey, but get the cigars out.
That's what we don't pay them for. What else is going on? Motion 4-0 up against Cologne. Wow. Nothing else.
That's
just all the drama at the Dregs. Edge of the box, but Ben Ray.
Who claimed the kit clash, Abel?
Clink, clink. Hadouken and Dregs. J Fella gets it cleared. Tells does well again. Here's Sterland. And yeah, like you said, Domino, this Sheffield Wednesday team, they pop it around nicely. So nicely. And there is...
It just doesn't translate to here, Abel. It just doesn't translate to the final third.
GB7 takes it down nicely. It's very intricate, and Social Club just about holding on, but they've got players forward here, and it would be very Pro Clubs Weekly Invitational if they got some change here.
Mm-hmm.
Runs it into
it's
the
good
corner.
Football, Abel. Yeah, he had no one up with him. He had to hold the ball. He's done really well to find the corner and find the man. It's just obviously they don't repay his favour and keep the possession of the ball. But they do get it for the throw in here. There's bodies around. They have committed a fair few up for this attack. But Wednesday have got the ball again, and it's this champagne football, Abel. It's this champagne football inside.
Very good football. Here we go. Free flowing. Sheffield Wednesday in the white.
That's an absolute raking ball.
It's just one. It's just that one pass.
It's the last one, Abel. It's the final third. It's the final third curse. When then you've got people turning inside, and he's
oh my god! It's so PC Dubs Invitational.
My heart, and to be fair, Social Club, They battered down the hatches. They didn't get suckered in with the fancy football. They've done what they need to do. Mate, the Sheffield Wednesday boys, because mate, I'm a fan of watching them. They're playing some slick football. It's heartbreaking for them, mate. It's heartbreaking.
It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't do this last week as well. They looked quality throughout, and they just can't get it done. Kicking off in game number 3, Vulcan 7 Academy, who are 2 from 2, playing Phoenix there. So I think arguably a draw there. Well, not arguably, a draw there will see them through into the semi-final of the trophy. If you do come in 5th, 6th, 7th or 8th, you will go through to the plate. 9th and 10th in the league will play for the wooden spoon. So everyone's getting knockout games afterwards because
everyone's getting some in 8-ball.
And to be fair, we've got you here, so we're going to keep you here. That was basically our tactic. Barney Two Goose, Domino, that lovely spreadsheet. If you think I made that, you are very much mistaken. Barney Two Goose in the chat. He's just walked in. He is the man behind that amazing spreadsheet which keeps this whole thing going. So
wait, this guy's Mr. Spreadsheet?
He's Mr. Spreadsheet.
Mr. Spreadsheet. Kudos to you, sir. This is the most finest spreadsheet I've ever seen since my missus made one to plan our wedding. Actually, I hated that, mate. This is the best spreadsheet I've ever seen. I hated that spreadsheet. This is sexy.
I feel like if your missus had just put our logo on top of it, it would have changed everything. Right, we've rejoined Dregs and Hadouken. For those of you who don't know the storyline behind this, and to be fair, I think most of you do now, Dregs are technically 3-0 up. Well, they're not. It's not technically. They are 3-0 up. The match was stopped at halftime for a kick clash. So this technically is the second half. So you'll just have to pretend that there's a 3 instead of a 0. Atlas gets it over the bar, Domino. There we go. Confirmation he's playing for the Dregs. Every cloud.
Mate, Atlas, what a guy. Atlantis, what a guy. Is he playing as Atlantis?
We tried to get him to change his name to Atlantis or Hannah Montana, but he refuses.
Hannah Montana. Is he playing part of the back 3? He's playing up top.
He's back 3. Just made that block there.
Oh,
to be fair, all Dregs need to do here is just not concede, or concede 1 or 2. That's fine. Is the wooden spoon a real prize? Mems, honestly, if you could see my kitchen and how many wooden spoons I've got in there, we could do with getting rid of some, to be fair. So we probably should, but they're wooden spoons for decoration. I'm not sure if you are aware of the difference between a wooden spoon you can use and a wooden spoon for decoration, but I'm assured. Oh, Numsha, behave, Dregs. It's just too good to watch. This team are a very, very good team, Domino.
Mate. Unbelievable. It's good feet inside the box, mate. Turned it quite well. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the good thing about the way this is set up is even if you do... I mean, Hadouken drew the first game. They're going to go on to lose this. What they do in the third game and final game of the group stage, they could still get a higher up place into that plate tournament, okay? Because no one wants to be playing for the wooden spoon. But that's the good thing about this system is there's always going to be something to play for. So... You know, we've done 14 tournaments before, and there's dead rubbers at the end because the team who have played 2 and lost 2 have literally had nothing to do, nothing to play for. So that won't be the case this time round. There will be no dead rubbers. So Hadouken can take that into their third game, but I just think they need to. I mean, they've looked tidy here. They just need to get out of their mind whatever the hell happened in those 3 or 4 minutes, which Plague Doctor was telling us about, which obviously we missed. Van Mav with the feet. Yazoo. Ooh, oh my god. Dr. Save. F. What a save.
That's a big save.
He doesn't even need to make it to 4-0 up, Domino.
It's 1-0 between Phoenix and Vulcan Academy 8-ball.
Ooh, I mean, we were saying there's no dead rubbers. They could probably lose and still go through to the trophy.
They can, but Vulcan need this win.
Yeah, I agree, mate. And they'll want to as well. You don't turn up to these and put in half-assed performances. You know, no one sat there with squad players on the bench that you can rotate. Everyone wants to play. You're rocking up with your 11. You want to play in your 11, and you want to win every single game.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, and Phoenix, I mean, it might be a dead rubber for Vulcan, but Phoenix are on the cusp. As they played 2 games, they currently sit, without this game finishing between Dregs, they sit just outside the top 4.
Yeah, yeah. And with this game, 10 minutes, no disrespect to Hadouken, I don't think they're going to score 4. We can go and probably have a little look at the scores and the league table, and then plot out where we're going to go from there, I reckon.
Yeah, sounds good, April.
Okay, so Hadouken picking up nothing from there, leaves them on 1. The Dregs sit on 6 as well, and the Dregs have got to play Cole next, who are 1 point from 2. So you do want to come top of the group because it sets you off against 4th on the knockout stage. There's loads to play for. Trying to decipher this is impossible. But the scores on the doors for those of you who didn't catch them in the chat: Rotherham 1, Vulcan Academy 2, Vulcan 7s 1, Phoenix 3, VFL Colne 0, Motion 4, Domino. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Social Club 2, which we did catch the end of there as well. And the Dregs are currently 4-0 up against Hadouken as well. So moving into the final games, we've got Rotherham Motion, Sheffield Wednesday Vulcan first, might be a good one. Phoenix, let's maybe see those through to half time.
Well, you currently have the current league table will set after this game finishes with Dregs, Vulcan, Social, and Motion all in the top 4.
Yeah.
So
Dregs has finished 4-0 as well. Okay, let's move on then, because time is money, and let's move over to our friends at Phoenix. I say our friends. Domino is literally like the leader of the fan club of Phoenix, by the way. He's a Phoenix Ultra.
I'm a Phoenix Ultra, Abel.
He doesn't know, I was going to say, he doesn't know the name, but he's an actual Ultra. I think Phoenix are actually his favourite team. And why wouldn't they be 1-0 up, looking like, you know, if they can hold on to this lead, looking like they'll go through to the semi-final of the trophy rather than the plate or the shield. I can't remember what I called it. It's like the Europa League, basically. Well, the Champions League and Europa League. But we also don't want to get sued, so we'll call it trophy and plate and just deal with it.
No lawsuits. Poor favor.
Yeah, please. Half time. I mean, I'm picking some great ones here, aren't I? Let's go and catch. I would like to go and see Vulcan 7s. I feel like we've not spent a lot of time around those guys tonight, Domino.
No, we haven't, and they're sitting pretty at the top of the league.
And they are playing, remind me, Sheffield Wednesday.
I'll jump on the Sheffield Wednesday stream just because the Vulcan 7s have.
I mean, I feel like we've watched a lot of Sheffield Wednesday. I feel like we might be a bad omen for them.
Yeah, I think that as well. April, I just want to stick to a game. I need to commentate on a game, and we need to stick to one of them. And I don't know which one to do.
We've got this one now, so we'll see this one through to half time. We'll pick up the scores from Jeff Shreves, aka Plague Doctor, as they come in. But this is the third and final group stage before we move into knockout stages. And what a group stage it's been so far.
Mate, it's been, like I said, organised chaos. And
long may it continue.
Yeah, mate. Like, look, this Vulcan Academy team has twice now showed that they're only academy by name, not by nature.
It's absolute chaos here. I think this might be the first, though, mate.
Is it the first?
I believe so. We'll soon see because it'll be the goalkeeper.
It is against Sheffield, isn't it? The academy's playing Phoenix, isn't it?
I mean, I think they use the same kits, which is obviously
that makes it hard.
But also, I do think both of them are called V7 on the abbreviations as well. But we move. I mean, we've got the fixtures in front of us.
Oh my!
You would think we'd know.
Hey, well, watch this. I'm just a little bit ahead of you.
I mean, that is the definition of let them know you're there.
Yeah, that's 6 foot in the air style.
I mean,
That's
Sheffield Wednesday here, Domino. They need to
ball.
make something happen to stay in this tournament, whether it be Europa League. They'll be aiming for now. They'll be aiming for that plate. They won't want to play for the wooden spoon. They need to get a result against a team who've got. Did you say they got 6 points?
Who's that? Vulcan?
Yes.
Academy?
No, just Vulcan.
No, Vulcan are sitting on 3 points after 2 games.
So this is a massive gain then.
Well, Vulcan and Phoenix are 3 points. Above them is Motion on 3 points. Then the top 3, you've got Social on 4, the Academy on 6, and Dregs on 6.
Dregs are on 6 as well, yeah. And Motion have just gone up in the 30th minute against Rotherham. Domino, whereabouts are Rotherham? I feel like what was
Rotherham sit just behind Phoenix.
What was their result in the second game?
In the second game, they lost 2-1 to the Vulcan Academy.
Yeah. So a slight drop off from them as well. The ball breaks to Buckley. Oh my God!
I think that might be a penalty, 8 ball. I think it might be a penalty.
Oh.
I think it's a penalty, 8 ball.
I mean, the goalkeeper's made a fantastic save there, but it is a penalty, and
Pressure penalty,
in the headband's going to take it straight down the middle. Pressure penalty. 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday, and that's what they need to do. I don't know how much this is going to affect Vulcan, though. Because at the moment, Sheffield Wednesday are below them, and I think they would take their place.
Sheffield Wednesday, for all the unbelievable play that they've done, they haven't picked up a point tonight.
Oh, they pointless. Wow.
Yes.
I thought they had a draw in the first game.
It is absolutely fancy football for the boys here, I tell you.
It truly is. Buckley with the feet.
So if Motion have just took the lead, so did Motion just take the lead?
They did.
So that puts Motion on 6 points, which leaves Social dropping into 4th. And with that, the Vulcan team need to get something out of this to get into that top 4 8 ball and to join their academy team.
There's so much to play for everywhere. Because you know coming into this, and this is what we say when we say everyone can beat everyone. Everyone wants to be playing in that trophy. There's no two ways about it. Of course, mate. If you're not playing in the trophy, you then want to be playing in the shield. And that's basically where everything ends. So you've got 2 ends of the table. Imagine if the...
Oh my 8 ball, he has absolutely rocketed that into the top netting. Mate, he sold me. He ball rolled it into the side. Yeah, mate, he ball rolled it into the side. Obviously, the player stood his ground. The keeper had near post. Then all of a sudden, mate, just thundered it into the top of the net. Sheffield Wednesday, fair play, guys. You're not lying down here. You're playing the spoilers, and I'm here for it.
I mean,
and this is massive for Vulcan. They need this.
Would it be very Sheffield Wednesday of them to blow this lead in the second half?
In this invitational I think they're cursed a bit from PC Dubs, if I'm honest with you.
I agree. Well, there it is. First half, Sheffield Wednesday 2, Vulcan firsts 0.
Yep.
I'm not even sure.
So if we go back to the league table at 8 ball, it looks like can they do it? So is that 4th place is all up to play for? But if Motion have got the lead, Social Club is still edging out Vulcan. How is Phoenix doing? Are they...
Phoenix 1-1
they're 1-1.
The Academy. They've just gone
2-1. Able, just 2-1 up.
Timing on that.
They can sneak in there, 8 ball. They can sneak in there into the top 4.
Wow. And they're quite far ahead. I was going to go over to Social, but let's go over to Phoenix, who are in the second half. Oh, stuff is happening, guys. Stuff is happening. It's now 3-2 to Phoenix. I was going to say it's 2-all. And yeah, we should have come over here a bit quicker. I apologize.
How's the Dregs getting on then?
Dregs have just kicked off against Colne.
Right, okay, so that's fine. Because obviously Dregs are sitting
as
pretty
far
here.
As we know.
Dregs are top of the league, and obviously with Vulcan Academy currently losing, and Social Club are currently winning against Hadouken. Social Club is sneaking top spot, unless Dregs can win. Don't feel like we've seen enough Social Clubs, April.
We haven't, no, and that's where we were going before all this kicked off, and we will go there next. Social Club 1-0 up against Hadouken.
When did it go 3-2?
Exactly, this is what I mean. we turned it over because it was 2-1 to Phoenix, and then by the time I'd switched it over, it was 3-2 to Phoenix. I mean, a Phoenix win here obviously sends them through. Oh my god!
Oh my, that is an unbelievable
listen
turn.
To everything I
this
say.
Team, April. This team. This team.
3-3. The Vulcan Academy. You know, we said at the beginning of this, they were the darlings last week. They almost had the fairy tale. They're doing exactly the same again.
Yeah, but there's no fairy tale now, 8 Ball, because the illusion's gone. I know they can play. They cannot con me again, 8 Ball. You cannot con me again. I know they can play. I know what the keeper possesses. This team's a very good team. So if they didn't watch the Invitational last time, they use the academy to fool players. It's witchcraft, 8 Ball.
Pooley for Dregs switches over to his left-hand side. Royal Mail, that's a quality ball, but no one's on the end of it for Dregs. They do keep the ball high up. Not Dregs. Phoenix. Back post. Oh,
it's a naughty deflection. It is a naughty deflection.
To be fair, mate, I think that was nestling anyway. I think it was a good attempt to block it, but I was nestling. Phoenix 4-3. At least we're catching some of these goals now before it's too late. Harkey goes long and finds his man.
8 Ball, if he could get that right, it was a great idea, mate. The vision on there was excellent. His body position was wrong, and it was always going to be hard to play that facing the wrong way. But, yeah, it's good vision, mate, because he had acres to run into there.
Motion Esports have doubled their league against Rotherham. I think Rotherham will be down there playing for that wooden spoon. But in the meantime, Motion Esports, Domino, are going to be right up there playing for that trophy come knockout stage. What else?
Sheffield Wednesday is still 2. Dregs and Colne are still 0-0. Social Club are 1-0 up.
Phoenix Harkey says anywhere will do. They called it, Domino. They called it. Right, we'll see what that does to the league table. But Phoenix, again, this is what we said. If you let them start cooking, they will cook to their maximum ability. And that's what looks like what they're going to do here.
Dregs have got 1-0 up, 8 Ball.
Oh, is that where we're going?
They're carrying on their ruthless form. And gone 1-0 up. Plague Doctor, I did miss the goal. Can you tell me a bit of the description of the goal? If you've seen it.
So we've gone over to Social Club, as we've not seen a lot of these guys, but they're just coming to half-time now. Playing the VFL side, Colne.
Who are you on at the minute, Abel?
Social Club. Oh, are they playing Colne? Who am I looking at then?
Social Club are playing Hadouken.
I was looking out for the yellow Hadouken kit, but I think they're not going to play in that one again after what happened in the last game. Again, Hadouken are a team who've got everything to do here. Social Club sitting pretty, looking like they're going to get into that trophy as well. That does take us through to half-time there. We'll try and zip over to Dregs quickly.
Plague Doctor said no. Lol. What a guy.
He's busy getting those scores from everywhere else.
That's my bad, Plague Doctor. That's my fault for asking you, if I'm honest with you.
Robin switches it, but his man's not on the same wavelength. We'll pretend like he dummied that and let it go out. Dregs 1-0 up. This could make it 3 from 3 for the Dregs. I think that would put them as tournament favourites going into that trophy, Domino.
Oh, of course, it's got to.
TD looking for his strike partner, but Buster Beast steps in, and here goes Robbins. Looking for support, takes on his man, lovely. Mate. Swings it in, back post, chests it down. What a block by Reddersy. That is the co-captain. Take a bow, son, Kinley.
I'm not going to lie, 8 Ball. They needed to finish that off for him, because that run was picturesque, mate. That was prime Rooney. I'll tell you that now for a fact. And that was prime Ibrahimovic.
What I mean is, is it B Robbins or Dill Robbins? It's one of the two. But let's go. I think it's B Robbins. And to chip it over that man Atlas as well, Domino. You know it was good.
No, stop that. Stop that. I can't celebrate it. I can't celebrate it. I can't celebrate it. You know I can't celebrate it. You know I can't celebrate it.
Just like that, back on level terms against who we were saying are going to go on to be the favourites. VFL Colne say absolutely not. Height restrictions or no height restrictions, we are staying in this. And yeah, those two Robbins brothers doing the business. 1-1. But Dregs do have a corner just before half-time here. Often dangerous.
Oh, it's a bicey, and it does not drop under, April. It does not drop to anyone. Every time we come
over to Colne, CJTV in net has been pulling out some big saves. Well worked there, and it was Atlas who headed that down, Domino.
Of course it was, mate. Of course it was. The guy's an absolute baller.
Cameraman Sam does well. And that takes us to half-time. Where are we going next? Where on earth are we going next?
Right, let me just run you through the games.
Think about
Sheffield
this.
are 3-0 up against. It's one of the Phoenixes.
Has the Phoenix
not
game
one of the Phoenixes. It's 3-0 off. Who are I think playing? Sheffield Wednesday versus Vulcans.
Finished.
Which one?
Phoenix game's finished, which leaves Phoenix and Vulcan both on 6 points.
So we've currently got the Vulcan first, losing 3-0 to Sheffield.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
We got the Dregs obviously on the 1-1.
Yeah.
We've got Social Club 1-0 up against Van Mouth's team, Hadouken.
Yeah.
We've got a half-time on this game. And we've got Phoenix game that's finished 4-3.
I can see him coming in. Motion are going to be through. It's whoever's won 2 games. Social Club could put the academy out on goal difference.
And Social Club are 1-0 up against Van Mouth's team.
Exactly. Let's head back there because we've got Dregs, who I think are going to be through anyway, unless they absolutely collapse here.
But they'll still be through.
Goal difference wise, that is. Vulcan 7 are 3-0 down. That is, I mean, that's going to put Sheffield Wednesday straight into the middle of the shield of the Europa League of the Invitational. So fair play to them. It's what they deserve, to be fair, because they've been crappy tonight.
Yeah, the football's been unreal. I'm literally one of their biggest fans, mate.
Let's then. It's got to be Hadouken Social Club, hasn't it? Surely.
I'm currently on the game now. It does look quite spicy. Social Club have not seen much of the ball from what I'm seeing, and Hadouken are doing well. But look, mate, it's the top left-hand stat that counts.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
And as I say that, mate, Social Club do pick up the ball. Mate, every time you turn onto a stream, there's some action somewhere. Yeah. And then the game dies out. As soon as you turn it on, the action stops.
This is what I said. We should just have Play Doctor in the chat, and that's it. We don't even.
Do you reckon it's the pressure when these people are watching the stream? As soon as they know they're live on PC dubs, it just kind of goes to them. It crumbles them a little bit.
You're assuming that people are watching this, mate.
It's because we're so massive.
Slide rule, ball through, and it's that man again, Ibes, digging the Social Club out, and they stay 1-0 up. Hadouken have got everything to play for. We've just seen what 3 points in this tournament can do for you. It basically takes you out of the wooden spoon and puts you straight back into that Europa League style plate shield. Oh, that's a big tackle.
They needed to make the tackle there, and that was an excellent tackle. I'll tell you what, Man Mav is some player.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Man Mav is some player.
Yeah. The team he's assembled though, I've got 13 minutes to get something out of this game.
Should have slid in. There's an option there to slide him in.
Player, Domino. Very good player. Keeping the ball nicely at our Social Club, and it comes out wide. A lot of these boys played in the last draft we had as well, Domino, and they are very, very good players. So no shame. To be fair, it's one of those things where if you're going to finish 9th or 10th in this league, honestly, looking at the teams around, looking at the quality from what we've seen tonight, it's completely and utterly no shame whatsoever.
No, mate, these teams go out in their respective leagues, sit pretty there, mate. They'd go out and beat a lot of teams here. It's PC Dub's Invitational, mate. It's just massive, isn't it? It's just massive.
Gaza from Vulcan 7 Academy. Does a social club win put us out? I do believe it does, which is crazy to think.
I think it does as well. It's 2-1 to the Dregs, April.
2-1, wow. So they are praying for a Hadouken equalizer here. Gaza in the chat. That's mad because they won the first 2 games, lost, and were sat top of the league, lost the third, and now all of a sudden they could be going out.
That's madness, isn't it? That is absolutely madness.
That is just crazy. Social Club, happy to keep the ball deep in their own half. Inviting this Hadouken press on, and it's given away. Egoist wins it back, who's on a booking as well. Completely and utterly just switches it over to the opposite stand. And they'll have 3 minutes plus stoppage time to withhold this attack. But
I don't know, April. I don't know how we call this. Did Vulcan Academy play Phoenix?
I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. Here we go. Yazo. Oh, that might send them home.
Oh, my. Because this might save us doing any maths, April. And that is unbelievable, April. Because...
I mean, that's what we got the supercomputer for, mate. That's what we got the supercomputer.
I'll just explain it to you. FedEx and Vulcan Academy, 3 games played, 6 points each, 2 wins, no draws, 1 loss each, 7 goals for, 5 goals against, 2 goal difference.
Oh, it's not gonna matter. It's not even gonna matter. Gaza, I'm sorry. I don't even know, but this is the PC Dubs Invitational. That you need to expect these types of things. What is this saucy ass finish, by the way? My God.
My Jesus. That is it. He kicks the ball and the whistle blows. Mate, what a way to come back into that.
We need to get on to the last game. Whatever game is still going right now, which I think the only one is Dregs.
Yeah. I think it
is Dregs.
Dregs got 10 minutes left. Right,
10 minutes left.
As that ended, obviously Social Club would go above both Phoenix and Vulcan Academy, but Vulcan Academy and Phoenix have the exact same stats. Do we have to do it on head-to-head?
Head-to-head is next.
Head-to-head will be the last thing, because I do think they played each other, isn't it? And the Academy beat Phoenix?
I think Phoenix beat them.
Let me just check. Phoenix.
You've got the spreadsheet. Dill Robbins just sends it.
Phoenix beat them in this game. Phoenix beat them on the last game 4-3. Oh my. Oh my.
I'm
going to chat there. 2 players offside.
I mean, I want to stay on this game, but also Dregs are top. I mean, I don't want to disrespect Colin, so we'll leave it on here and we'll discuss it afterwards. Privateer's coming through. He could put the game to bed. CJTV in net picks it up, and Colin.
If it ends like this, April, it'll be Dregs, Social Club, Motion, and Phoenix.
And here comes Privateer again. He's got a second chance, second bite of the cherry. Goes for goal. Dregs still keep it high up, and that's not what Con want. Oh, he swung it in. Oh, the dive-in header from that man, Trey Robertson. Dregs, maximum points. They've made a statement in this group stage, Domino.
Oh, mate, team to beat. I mean, they've currently only conceded... This is the first goal they've conceded the whole tournament in this game.
It's Vulcan Academy through. So teams do still go through. Everyone's got at least a 4th game.
Yeah.
Which is the beauty about this, right? Everyone's got at least a 4th game. Where you go through to will depend on what this supercomputer does now. So we've got in the top right-hand corner, someone will just be putting the stats in now. In this top right-hand corner, you got the trophy, so we'll call that Champions League. The top 4 teams play in that happy day.
Oh, it's updated, April. It's updated.
And yeah, that is the correct way through. The Phoenix and Vulcan Academy have completely and utterly matched, but it does go on head-to-head next, which is why Phoenix are through that way. But then you've got Rotherham, for example, who have drawn just one game, scraping into that shield, so the Europa League stage of the knockouts. So the right-hand side is what we're looking at now. We've got the Dregs, who finished top, no losses, 1 goal conceded, 8 scored, playing Phoenix, who they won 2 out of 3, were cooking, and yet they still finished 4th. So massive game there. Social Club against Motion. You got your second place, third, and those two will play that Champions League final. So the 2 winners there will play Champions League final, essentially. Moving down into the Shield Europa League, Vulcan Academy, who, again, we've just touched on it now, crazy going into the last game, unbeaten, lose 4-3, and don't even make it into that top draw. That's mad. That's something we need to look at, because I don't think that's right.
there is... Someone's paid one of our admins an undisclosed fee.
So, but what I will say, and again, no disrespect to Rotherham, because they know how much I rate them as a team personally, and this channel does. They are then playing Rotherham, who have just got that 1 draw from tonight. So that's kind of their reward, at least, for finishing high up in that Europa League section. Right, and then we've got...
Oh, carry on.
Then we've got Sheffield Wednesday, who we know all about, picked up that big win against the team they just played. Vulcan knockout game, and that's a good storyline. I like that. If we were WWE, if we were UFC, we would be making that fight. I like that.
Yeah, we would.
And then we've got the 2 nearly men at the bottom, Hadouken versus VFL Calm. Look, nobody wants to particularly play in the wooden spoon, but no one wants to lose in the wooden spoon. So,
oh, mate, I was about to say, no one wants to lose in the wooden spoon.
So come at us hard there. Because
and to be fair, April, if you remember, our first game that we covered tonight was Hadouken versus VFL Con that ended 3-3.
Again, the storylines just write themselves. It's like we planned it the whole way through. So I'm going to head over to Discord now to see what on earth is going on there.
Right, April, I'm going to have to make a suggestion.
Go on.
With the games. I don't know who we cover, mate. These games are unbelievable. I don't know who we're covering. I think we haven't seen a full Social Club game and a full Motion game. And they're playing.
Yep, they are playing semi-final number 2.
So that'll be a good one to stick with while we jump in and out of different games.
Okay.
But mate, I could do the wooden spoon. I'm not even lying.
Yeah. I kind of want to watch them all. How do we do this? Okay, how do we do this? Let's go for... We should stagger these, really, shouldn't we?
I was thinking, is there a way we can stagger these now?
We probably should have thought about that, shouldn't we? I mean, to be fair, we were supposed to be wrapped up the group stage at 10:15. It's now 20:11, so no staggering. Let's just pick, and this is why we've got Plague Doctor, mate. This is why we got the big names in. We can handle this, Domino. We can handle this.
Plague Doctor, if there's any time we need you, it is now. Get in that chat. Get your fingers warm, because you're going to be a busy old man.
Right. Let's see who's still lobby simulating, and let's see who is cooking.
So Phoenix is still in the lobby. Motion is still in the lobby. Socials are still in the lobby. Hadouken's still in the lobby. Dregs is still in the lobby. And...
That's fine. They're all just chilling. Right, Domino, I'm going to leave you with this because I do need to go to the bathroom quickly. We've got
Which one you got?
We've got Rotherham against Vulcan Academy. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's right. Yes, that is right. And bear with me, I'll be back in 30 seconds.
All good. Right, I'm going to leave it across here running. And we do have Rotherham in their famous red and white. Some nice early possession at the back here. Mate, this this Invitational has been unreal. Mate, and we've still got the semis, and we've still got the finals, and we've still got the wooden speed to play for. And it's an early shot here. Ball whips the back post. Oh my, Cooper was near post. I got a big hand to it and just pushed it to the top of the net. That is unlucky. They've gone 1-0 up. To be fair, they've worked the ball very, very nicely round the left-hand side of the pitch. And I didn't see that ball over the top to the back post, lurking dangerously with the volley. But here come Rotherham, trying to get one back early. Nice little flick up. He's took that ball down brilliantly, and it's a great save there by the keeper. Near post, strong hand on it. And we've got him for a corner. Let's see what the corner routine these boys at Rotherham have. It looks like it goes front post. It was well defended, but comes back to the edge. A little bit of a scramble. Ball gets cleared out. Is he going to keep it in play or let it run? He is. They've still got people queuing up at the back post. Too deep. Unfortunately, couldn't get hold of it. He snuck it in there. Rotherham are drowning them with his possession at the minute. And he's running his man on this side. He's got the cutback and he's used it. He needs to force his way inside the box now. But to be fair, they stood their ground. They marked their men and they are on the counter-attack. He's touched it too heavy, but he beat his man. He's going to come inside here. He's took past 2. He gets the shot away. It was a good block. This is end-to-end stuff. And we're back out here on the left-hand side with Rotherham. Ball goes through. He's got a couple of players to beat. Keepers took up a good position. Oh, he's beat his man nicely.
Oh,
and he's come back. And he's
love that. Love that.
Oh,
quality work. Quality work. And this is the resilience of Rotherham. I feel like these two teams are quite similar because they're never say die. They're two good teams, but also two teams that like a comeback. So they're going to cancel each other out here, 100%.
Mate, it looks like everyone is kicking off over here, 8 ball.
What is?
Looks like all the teams are
all the teams, just as Domino goes. To be fair, if Domino is ever going to go, it might as well be then when I get back. Kicking off with Motion and Team Social. Good timing that, Domino. I like that. They're exiting, so not great timing. Let's put the music back on. Hadouken have gone, which sucks, but we move. Let's see if there's anything in the manager's chat. I'll try and put...
Well, Hadouken is still in.
Are they?
Yeah, Hadouken are currently playing.
Oh, okay. Who's telling me they've gone then?
Unless I'm watching an old... No, this is fine. Who...
They're playing Cole,
Oh,
right?
Wait there. No. Obviously, they're playing another game against another team.
Oh, naughty.
So, Van Map's still on the stream. He's just not playing the last game.
Ooh.
Because I've just gone to stream and he's still streaming.
Beautiful stuff. Okay, let's move over to the semi-final. Can't let that sour that. 10 teams, there was always going to be one, Domino. There was always going to be one. Right, who have we got then? We've got Dregs in the red, Phoenix in the white. This is semi-final number 1. These two teams just love playing each other, Domino.
I mean, to be fair, they put on some good action as well.
Yeah. We don't mind them playing each other.
No, not at all, mate. Dregs and Phoenix across there. I'm just checking to see if there's any other one that's kicked off. See how... Because, mate, I'm not going to lie to you. I am a Sheffield Wednesday fan.
I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. I mean, you're Phoenix through and through, but your second team.
The problem is Sheffield Wednesday are not currently streaming their game.
Ooh. Who's Sheffield Wednesday playing?
Who are they playing? They are playing...
Trey Robertson's intercepted high up. TD on the edge of the box. He's got the moves, but Pooley and Co. Oh, that's a naughty tackle. He might accidentally get the ball back there, but it doesn't break for him. Broads manages to play out, sending Benny into a bit of space there. We know how dangerous that man is. Bellingham onto right him, swings it in.
Right, 8 ball. So just an FYI.
Oh, I like
it. No one is streaming the Vulcan the Sheffield Wednesday game. So
fantastic work.
in the dark on that one.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Problem.
So we're gonna have to get our admins in the chat to let us know. And have Dregs. And I think, April, we might just be kicking off here with the social versus motion.
Ooh. I mean, we did kick off a second ago, but EA being EA, it is April after all.
Yeah,
they didn't get through with everyone. So we'll move to that
does look like everyone is through here, and we have got games on our hands.
Happy days. I mean, I can't see the minute here, but it does give us time that they are staggered at least. I think. Well, I can't see what that says. It's 17. A bullet throw out again by V1 Sparta, PC Dubs admin extraordinaire. This is good football from Phoenix. Top bins, almost. Dominic, I almost pressed the button. That's what I expect from that man. Phoenix Benny just sending that wide, and a warning for Dregs. Yes, they finished top. Yes, they were unbeaten, but you are playing a team that's banging form at the moment.
Yep.
Right, him gets it to Royal Mail. Flip flaps over to the Danger Man. Benny and Tiki take turns there, but it's that man Atlas gets it out. Sprays it down the line, but it is cut out. And this Phoenix onslaught continues. Broads into the back post. Oh my days. Lovely football.
Everyone is to turn up the books.
This is these two teams know each other, okay? They just know each other. But what can prepare you for football like that?
And April, on the other side, Motion have just gone 1-0 up.
Wow. Big moves in these two Champions League semi-finals, the trophy semi-finals. Down in Europa League, Vulcan Academy 2, Rotherham 1.
Ooh, that was a good game, mate. We had the start of that game.
Both the goals from that one earlier on. Mm-hmm. And then we're just waiting on eyes on the Sheffield Wednesday game, which we don't believe there are any eyes on at all, which is not helpful.
I mean, I'll go back and have a quick look and see if we can get Vulcan first.
Edge of the box for Tiki. Big save. Big save. Who is bossing it? Ooh. Mems, there's too many teams. Dregs went unbeaten in the league stage, and now they are currently getting beat. However, they are looking to change that right now with this dangerous front three, especially this man, Nemza. He did the exact same last week. This guy on the screen right now is literally me. He did the exact same last week. 30 yards out and perfect timing, Mems. Dregs. To be fair, Dregs and Phoenix are both cooking here. It's unfortunate they have to play each other at this stage, but it is a semi-final as well, so you would expect two big teams playing. The other semi-final is Motion versus Social Club. A lot of
which is still 1-0 April
from there, which is still 1-0 to Motion. Royal Mail drops to Phoenix Benny. Privateer.
Actually, April, it has just changed. There has been another goal in the game between Social and Motion. And it has gone to Social. We are 1-1, April. We are 1-1.
Keeping it hot. It is golden goal. So if it does go
Talk to the fans what golden goal means, because most of our audience is it's not there.
If it does go through 90 minutes and the scores are even, it'll be the first team to score will go through. And if no team score, it's penalties. Just feel like it helps speed things up a little bit.
Yeah.
CTR.
Yeah.
Over the top to Skipper Privateer. Muscled out of it. But he's giving it back. CTR now, who looks like the danger man, to be fair. Trey Robertson. Sparta gobbles that one up nicely. And that will be a relief because they gave the ball away very deep in their own half there. 1-1 with just the 3 minutes to go to half time. We will switch over to the Motion game after this. The two trophy semi-finals.
Yeah.
Down in the Shield semi-final, we've got Rotherham losing 2-1 to Vulcan Academy, and Sheffield Wednesday and Vulcan first team we don't have a stream for, unfortunately, so we can't give you live updates on that one. We have asked in the Discord, so hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, Vulcan Academy have gone 2-1 up against. Well, they're 2-1 up against Rotherham. Rotherham do have a red card, 8-ball though.
Ooh, missed that one. Well dealt with. This is the semi-final, Jamie. Semi-final number 1 is the Dregs versus Phoenix, and Social Club versus Motion, which is where we're going now. He says.
To be fair, watching this game, 8-ball, I mean, it's been quite 50-50. I do think Social Club has had the better chances to score, but Motion have looked equally as dangerous. To be fair, mate, it's a good footballing game. There's some naughty passes going in, and there's some naughty saves, 8-ball. That was an unbelievable save there. You'll see it now.
Blyther. That's what we expect from this man. Semi-final number 2 of that Champions League, that trophy draw. The winner of this will take their place in the big final. Cash prize for the winner tonight, Domino. We're giving away money like we've actually got money.
We don't have any money, 8-ball.
No.
There is zero money here.
Will the winner take an IOU?
Because that's all we've got. That's all we've got in the bank account. Personal, business, all of it.
Barksy picks it up here, who is a very, very dangerous player for Social Club. Dinked in, but dealt with nicely by Motion. One of their many danger men picks it up, C. Brennan, along with their skipper, Icon Aguero.
Penalty for the Academy boys.
Ooh. I mean, Academy, again, if you don't know the backstory, won their first 2 games of the league stage. Ives volleys it first time. Won their first 2 games of the group stage and lost 4-3 in their final game and didn't make it through to the Champions League, which is crazy. Their reward, like we said, they do get to play the team that finished 8th, which were Rotherham. So they're putting they're making sure that table is correct, and yeah, they're putting that misery first and foremost to bed with a 3-1 lead going into the last 10 minutes, and there is 4-1 lead.
4-1 lead, mate. It was a free kick. I don't know if the keeper's backed out, keeper lagged out, but it is a AI keeper 8-ball. They had a free kick on the right hand side. Little bit to do, to be fair. It was not a stone waller, but yeah, done it calmly. Top right hand corner, and yeah, 4-1. They've seen their space into the final.
Oh, they've trying to take the corner, Domino. I thought they'd blown up, and it was a mistake to let it roll out. And if Social Club can get something from here, they'll be kicking themselves. It's still not left that final third. Into the back post, headed down.
He's headed it down.
Oh, it's scrappy.
In the area. It's absolute chaos. It's a penalty. 8-ball. I don't know how he's put the penalty. Look at the time, 8-ball. Look at the time.
It was off the ball. Someone put a naughty slide tackle in. Here we go.
Oh my! That was the worst. Okay, I'm very, very sorry. That is the worst penalty I've seen in a while. I'm very, very sorry. I don't know if it's a hand slip, but that was the furthest wide I've seen.
That, to be fair, that is a new record for us. Not a great record to have, but what's happening in the other game is Phoenix won, Dregs won, everything to play for. There is 59 minutes played, so there's loads of time to find a winner or 2 or 3. The way this Invitational is going, there probably will be a lot of drama. Semi-final, 4 plays, palm down.
Oh my god! Oh, what a block! 8-ball, who blocked that?
I don't know. It happened too quickly for my old eyes, but I would like to credit the goalkeeper with it. I think it may be a defender, but that is as good as goal at this stage.
Defender definitely blocked it. Was it Atlantis?
Here's Trey Robertson taking on his man, but Right Him says, no, thank you. Resi wins that. Here's Kinley, CDM. Kwame, who was very good last week, actually. I think if we were doing that top 3 players, he would have been up there.
Mm-hmm.
Quietly keeps them ticking over. Privateer Gaffer on this right-hand side. Fancy footwork. Nice. I think the good thing about, we said it last week, Domino, this Dregs side, they've got 11 very good players, which I think is quite rare, because normally, you've got your obvious good players, but to find 11 of them who are good in their positions as well.
Well,
I think
you could find good players that just doesn't gel to the philosophy or the style of football someone else is playing. They're not necessarily a bad player. I think what they do is they play to each one of their strengths. Like I said, when it's not going the correct way for them, they can switch up their attacks, their weapons, and how they want to play. But I do think on the pitch they complement each other. Like the style of play, they've picked,
100%.
well, they handpicked people to play in these positions, and they are very dangerous. And you can tell what a great outfit they are. Like I said, going undefeated to this point.
I'm sat here sniggering in the background because Plague Doctor is just going absolutely batshit in the chat.
Second red card.
Vulcan are taking their aggression out of not getting through into that Champions League by scoring and, I don't know, I guess baiting the other team into getting red cards because there was 2 red cards, 6 goals for them. They get their place in the Europa League final. Rotherham have lost their heads massively. Yeah, we'll be getting an interview with the Rotherham team members at the end of this, see what actually went on. But Dregs had men over there, and they've actually found one. Rome straight down the throat of Sparta.
Right, 8 ball. Just so you are aware, the social versus motion game is still 1-1. 56 minutes played on the clock. Yeah, it doesn't look like an opener's coming on this one at the minute, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one.
Well, the Academy have got some waiting to do. However, I feel like they won't mind waiting because they get to go and watch their first team. The first team are playing Sheffield Wednesday in the Europa second semi-final, which means Dr. F1, who's been phenomenal this tournament. Produced another fantastic save, a massive time in the game as well. If Vulcan win, it will be a Vulcan versus Vulcan Academy semi-final. And speaking of semi-finals, TD Rome, the ball in from the right-hand side. Privateer smashes it back in. 2-1 to the Dregs semi-final. Domino, we're talking about the Europa League semi-final.
It's the time on it, 8 ball. It's the time on it, 8 ball.
We're getting an absolute clinic here from Dregs.
The assist, yeah. Plague Doctors in the chat knowing about the assist. That is a ball. And they've got it all to do here. And look, FedEx are no slouches themselves. And they've chipped the ball in. That's a great touch. Defensive work there. And look, they've got to batten down the hatches. Yeah. That's what you got to do. Your centre-half needs to go up top. And look, it is coming back at the Dregs team in waves, but they're no slouch in defending. Like I said, 8 ball, they've only conceded 2 goals in the entire tournament.
2 goals in 4 games.
Nearly 4 games played now. And yeah, they've just got to have a bit of game management, and that's what this man's doing. He's running it in the corner. He's won himself a throw-in high up the pitch. I know they're going to take their time to take this one.
Good running there by the skipper. The old legs serving him well. They do give it away, though, and there's...
Yeah.
Oh, what a tackle by Kindley. Again, that's as good as a goal at this stage of the game.
Absolutely.
TD Rome, the match winner, chucks it down to his teammate. They're going to go all the way. Oh, wow, that was close. I won't tell you who it was because he's a friend of the channel, but Phoenix go out. The Dregs go into the final of the Champions League, of the trophy, as we've so lovingly called it. An all-Vulcan final in the Europa League could be, but we need to get our asses over to Social Club versus Motion.
Yeah, still here, 8 ball. 70 minutes played. It is still 1-1. There is a chance of a golden goal happening here, my friend. Oof. I say that now, and he's flip-flapped inside the box, and it's good defending by Social, but... Oh, no, they've called.
Okay, 18 minutes left. Vulcan 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. That Vulcan derby in the final.
I don't know who to stay with. We've got to stagger it. This needs to go in golden goal. This needs to go golden goal so we can stagger it, so we can see a bit of the Vulcan derby.
Well, to be fair,
Vulcan derby in the final.
The Vulcan firsts are only in the 10th minute. So if we get a winner here, we could very much get the majority of both games. Barksy into Riley, Yarder.
How do we know what the Vulcan first are doing when there's no stream?
There was a stream. They just hadn't kicked off yet. For whatever reason, I've got a lot of unopened Discord messages, which I'm sure we'll go through together, Domino.
Oh yeah, Sheffield Wednesday back. Let's go. Let's go.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that more than the final. Barksy. On to Haroon. Finds the danger man again. Mick Hugh. Very, very good player. Domino. Form motion. That centre midfield.
April. I know the boys won't want this playing, and I'm not wishing upon anyone. I want to see golden goal. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to see golden goal.
I wouldn't say no to it. It does scupper our plans to make sure we watch both finals. But I mean, to be fair, we could easily say, "Look, guys, do you mind waiting 5-10 minutes to stagger them?" But then if the final goes into extra time and penalties, then there's a lot of waiting around, which is not what we want on this channel. It's not what we want. 9 minutes for someone to be a hero. J fella. Moving the ball nicely. Captain.
Do you know what I love about the Phoenix boys? Is that, mate, in the chat already, giving the GGs to the boys. Mate, love the way they play and the humility when they go and lose in the semis, mate. What a great group and a class group of lads.
And that's why they are Domino's favourite team. Other than Sheffield Wednesday, of course.
Mate, anyone that competes in our Invitational is now my favourite team. I do have the agency still on the back burner. I'm getting people in, so that's teams can be in there as well.
Actually, here we go.
Mate, there's a lot of leagues out, and I can put teams in different leagues, mate. I can get you some money. I negotiate for a living.
Sheffield Wednesday have hit the post in that second Europa League final. Is Vulcan first trying to make it a Vulcan derby in that Europa League final? And in this semi, Barksy's got on the edge of the box, flicks it to the right winger. That man there again, Mick Hugh, Domino. 2 minutes left.
Playing a blinder, mate. Playing an absolute blinder here.
And I think you're going to get your wish of golden goal here, Domino, because we are creeping into... I mean, it looks like Social are happy to play golden goal. What do they know that we don't? Motion are going to go for it, though. Here's the cameraman, Sean. Slides it into that man, Ellis.
That was the chance. Because we're blown up here.
Beast. And we've
got it.
Your wish is our command, Domino.
Sheffield Wednesday missed an open goal hitting the post. Was that hitting the post? Hitting it wide. Wow.
So
go back to Sheffield Wednesday and see what my friend's doing here.
Sean and TM. Just a quick reminder to those two captains there. We can go and catch. It's golden goal, Domino. I don't want to play with.
No, we can't miss it. Maybe we can't miss that full 50 minutes golden goal. I've got my eyes on the Sheffield game here. It is still 1-0 to Vulcan. 30 minutes played, and actually Vulcan coming on attack on this left hand side. He's beat his man for pace. He's cut it back inside. It's a good cutout, and they're still battling on the edge of the box, and he has played the ball out in acres of space. 8-ball. The run was in his half, and 8-ball. It is 1-1. Sheffield Wednesday. The ball came over the top, caught the defenders cold. I think the run started from his own half. Picked it up. Everyone stopped, looked at the lino. No flag was given. Wandered into the box, mate, and stuck it top corner. We are 1-1.
What minute are we in over there?
35th minute, 8-ball.
35th, okay. Right, these two teams know that it's golden goal. The next goal gets you into the final. Here comes Social, who look like they've had a man lag out. Ball over top, no one's there. That's devastating to have a man lag out at this stage in the competition, at this stage of golden goal.
Agreed, Ed. Well, that's a great pass. That is a great pass. It's brave.
It's very brave. Let's call it brave, shall we? Brennan.
And then, people, if it's golden goal, no one scores. Pens, I assume?
Yes, mate. We could have done rock, paper, scissors, but I think pens is probably better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the CPU. What are the chances of CPU popping up with a goal or an assist? We love to see it. Keeper's coming out. Ives, you know that positive. Man likes those extra positive. Touches, mate.
Very positive.
That's what he does. Here's Waka Waka for Team Social. Or Social Team. Someone gets taken off of the ball. Referee's not interested. Here is the manager, TM. Gives it to JC. Busting out some
that's
skills.
Some feet inside 8-ball.
Yeah,
I would market him. He would wind me up.
He sent some people for hot dogs as well. Egoist swings it in with his head. Haroon knocks it down to the gaffer. Connor's there. Cuts it out. Goes long. looking for
nice.
Brennan, but
It's
it's
nice
that man there, Ellis, who's a fantastic player.
It's nice football, that is.
Yeah, there's you can see here the amount of concentration that's going in to attacking and defending here as social teams look to get something cooking. Haroon's dispossessed, gives them a taste of his own medicine. And
at this stage, you obviously want to go make yourself the hero, but in my opinion, you don't want to be the one that caused that mistake. So I think it's very, very cautious.
There is a philosophy that Golden Goal was supposed to be, oh, yeah, the first team to score, so it's going to be good, it's going to be attacking. I think the reason they got rid of it was because it actually did the complete opposite, and no one wanted to be that team to concede, so most teams sat back. I'm not saying that's what we saw here, but it wasn't the most free-flowing basketball style games that we've been blessed
very conservative. But Plague Doctor's in the chat saying, obviously, Sheffield are all over them at the minute. They were knocking the balls nicely around, put a couple of passes in the box, and then they shot top corner, but a great save from the keeper. And it's ended, well, the half-time whistle's gone at 1-1 Sheffield Wednesday. Like I said, they're beautiful players. Did Sheffield Wednesday beat the Academy, or did they beat the Firsts?
You would have to check my lovely, lovely spreadsheet, Domino.
I'm going to have to check your lovely, lovely spreadsheet because they did beat someone and it was a great game. They beat the first team 8-ball.
Wow.
A comfortable 3-0.
3-0. Yeah, this was the rematch, the grudge match. That's Europa League action. The Dregs are waiting for someone to get a winner here. If not, it'll be decided by penalties. Pixels does really well. I feel like there's nerves anytime anyone gets on the edge of a box.
Yeah, it's got to be
just one swing of the boot now, and that's it. Game over.
Yeah, it could be done by hook, by crook 8-ball. It could be a stumble. It could be a ghost penalty, free kick on the edge of the box.
And
like
it will
I said,
be, knowing EAFC 24, it will be a
it won't be fair, 8-ball. It won't be fair, and there will be controversy. CPU picks up the ball nicely, plays a great ball inside.
Yoga Benito, thanks for that, mate. Yeah, really appreciate that. Pixels gets rid of the ball, and there's 7 minutes to go for a place in the final. Motion against Social Team, or Team Social. I haven't looked at the thing for a while, Domino. Here come Motion, playing in the Benfica kit. C. Brennan, their talisman, who's been a bit quiet this game, or at least what we've seen. Connor, Sean, and Mick combining nicely, and again, these two teams almost cancelling each other out, Domino.
Mm-hmm.
Better be Dregs send after this wait. You get to watch probably penalties, mate, and we've watched a very nervous Golden Goal as well, which, yeah, it's now or never for both of these teams, but it is Team Social who have got the ball, giving it to their CPU, who's playing in Cam. I feel like if you're going to lose anyone, Domino, it might as well be your Cam.
Yeah, like I said, the Cam, we'd always say, is a luxury player. And look, you just didn't want to give the ball away. Boot it off. 8-ball pens. Where you going? You take him first. Who is stepping up first? When it is...
I mean, the CPU's going to have to take one, right?
Slotted it, mate.
Here we go. Social
1-0.
Straight down the middle for the skipper.
Yeah, you know it. These are naughty pens, 8-ball.
They've got Ives in goal as well, don't forget.
Make 2 good keepers a goal here.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's going to hold their nerve, 8-ball? Who is going to hold their nerve?
Oh,
and he's held his nerve, 8-ball. He has held his nerve. Ives. It is 2-1. 2 Socials. And they're just going to put themselves 3-1 up.
Motion with it all to do here.
Oh, that's a pen, 8-ball. Side there, and there's nothing you can do about them. Nothing you can do about them.
This is so tense. So tense. Save here. Oh,
odd reaction.
That's naughty. Here we go. He's got a score to keep him in. Keeper was moving all over the shop. Love that.
And here is it, 8-ball. Here it is.
Haroon.
Pressure penalty. It's got to be down the middle, hasn't it?
It's
got to be down the middle, hasn't it?
Winner.
Yeah,
and
obviously,
it is
8-ball. We know.
Sealed, delivered. Team Social in the final. They'll take on Dregs. Motion crash out in the semi-final on penalties. A naughty way to go out. Sean ends his stream. I don't blame him. Let's see what that does. Let's go over to the Europa League. Where
we got the Wednesday game on. 72 minutes gone, and we are still 1-1.
On a knife edge.
How's play, Doctor?
On a knife edge. Here we go.
Ball slid through. Keeper, again, commanding position. Came out, grabbed it. No nonsense.
And he's left something on him as well. I mean, we've got the Dregs are playing in the Champions League final. They're playing in that trophy final against Team Social. So that's got to be the game we watch now. We've got to turn this off with 30 minutes left. Luckily, we've got Plague Doctor in the chat. We've got Domino in co-coms.
I'll be watching both, mate. Do not worry about me. Both of them are being watched on my side, 8-ball.
Yoga Benito, thank you very much for that super chat. Much appreciated, even if you did try and trick us earlier on. All's fair in love and super chats, I guess. I mean, we don't want to discount Sheffield Wednesday here, Domino, but it would be cool to see a Vulcan derby final.
No, 8-ball, you got me back to storytelling. And now I like the idea of Sheffield going on an absolute tear and beating both Vulcans. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're playing the heel. They're playing the spoilers. Like, I'll beat this team and I'll beat the other team. So, whoever's in this final, whoever's in it, mate, we've got a storyline.
That was
a great save.
Oh my days! What defending that is. He's not only stopped him from scoring a tap in, but he's played it off him and got the goal kick.
Able, like, things like that, you don't get put in that position. You have to make the educated thing to follow that ball in after they shot. No one else done it by the striker and him. That is unbelievable centre half play.
But as the attacker there, what are the chances you find that one centre back who's good enough and clever enough to follow you back in? That's got to be painful.
Exactly. It's got to be painful, mate. You've
got eyes on the actual final.
Yes, mate. Yeah, eyes on the actual final. Invite's not sent yet, so we're still there.
Good stuff. I mean, if whoever gets to the final here, if they want to stagger it, we'd be more than happy. But it's whether or not people have got bedtimes or not.
Yeah,
I mean, we do.
I mean, I genuinely have a bedtime. I was asleep before this stream.
Sterling, good turn there. Bucky goes long. Knocked down. Adzinho gives it to the skipper. Oh, Ben Ray blocked, and that's two massive chances either side. PC Dubs final for Haroon. I mean, he got the winning penalty as well. Hats off. That's a big pressure penalty. And unless Sheffield Wednesday can do something here, this is also going to be going into stoppage time.
Oh, strong hands. 8-ball. Invite has been sent and they are loading up at the minute. I'll let you know when that game is kicking off.
We'll go over once we've confirmed this is actually going into stoppage time, extra time, golden goal. I'll just remind the boys in the chat that it is golden goal so they don't get any nasty surprises when the other team backs out. They're happy to take this through, and Domino, we are happy to be hosting. That's the wrong stream. Sorry, Sean. We are happy to be hosting the trophy final, what we've been calling the Champions League final all night. It's basically bigger than the Champions League final, let's be honest.
Well, it is, mate. It is. It definitely is.
Golden goal, don't forget. That's Ben and Gaz. No, not Gaz. It's the other one. Someone who's not playing. Right. There we go. Extra time going on over there. if we can get a message across to the Europa League finalists, if they want to delay it, we will go and watch it after. If they don't want to delay it, I don't blame you. We still might catch the back end of that.
If they don't want to delay the penalties as well, we'll come back after that.
Do you know what, Plague Doctor? We should have. I mean, to be fair, we would probably get sued for that. But we should have some kind of epic music on, because that would have been...
I like that 8-ball. That's homework for you.
Yeah. I mean, the reason we don't have anything like that, I mean, if you have a look at my Stream Deck, it's got a bunch of copyright-free music on it. It's horrible music. But we don't get sued, and that's what we like on this channel, not getting sued.
There will come a day, guys. There will come a day where we burn this down, and that'll be glorious.
Yeah, well, yeah. Everyone's going to be coming for us. Until then, we'll play by the rules. So we've got Dregs. Not playing in their black kit, Domino. They're playing in their... Is that green and white stripe kit? Playing against...
Is it, mate? I thought Dregs were in the black, so I was looking at Dregs being in the black. Okay, that's confused me a little bit. Fair play.
Social team. To be fair, it's normally me who gets them the wrong way around, so I'll let you off this once. Barksy, Reddersy, the cameraman. He's been pipped to the post. It's still everything to do. Chips it up. Blocked by Atlas. Cleared by Atlas. It's not cleared too far, though. J-Fella beats his man. Swings it in. One play to aim for.
Oh, my God.
Egoist has hit the crossbar. 12 minutes in. An absolute onslaught. Sheffield Wednesday have won, Domino. It will not be that fairy tale. Will not be the fairy tale final. Sheffield Wednesday Party Poopers Europa League finalists will be playing the academy of the team they just knocked out in the semi-final. There's a story for you. And if they want to go and wait for us, they can. If they don't want to, no problem. Plague Doctor, Sherma, any admins, let them know of the two choices and we'll take it from there. But as for now, let's not disturb us because this game is simmering nicely.
I tell you what, Social Club are getting on top early here. Dregs have seen very, very little of the ball. But the thing with Dregs is, mate, that they don't need to have it.
Nope.
That they can defend as a unit. They can come forward and get you a goal. Oh, my, 8-ball. That ball is delicious. 8-ball, the keeper position there to come out and to cut the angle, to guess the right way. Again, all high-level stuff from the ball over top, the cut inside to the save. This is ridiculous. This is why these two boys are in the final.
That's a crazy good save. That's such an underrated save. And what a through ball and what a finish as well. It's almost Thierry Henry-esque, the way he leaned into that. Waka Waka wins the initial header. Yada does well there. And here comes Social Club.
He's on, mate.
Over the top. Taste their own medicine. Here comes Barksy. He's being tracked down by 3 men.
Oh my, it's thundered. It's absolutely thundered.
This is why they're in the final. Players like this. I mean, obviously we're going to be biased. It's PC Dub's Invitational. But we've said this whole way through. This is a good quality tournament, okay? We're only getting the very best, and that just proves it. What a finish.
Mate.
He was being hounded down by 3 centre-backs there. He didn't even care, Domino.
Oh, that's a naughty header back. Oh, just couldn't get any perks on that 8-ball. I don't know if it was meant for the player that far back. I knew he wanted to go inside.
I agree.
Like there.
And Social Club happy to play out from the back. If they won that flick on, they would have been in trouble. Instead, Gaffer goes over the top, not TM. Well defended by Dregs. And Dregs backs against the wall for arguably the first time, Domino, having won every single game leading up to this. Barksy, the goal scorer. It's fallen nicely to the Gaffer, not TM.
Oh
TM's
my,
time. That is sheer composure. How many players, Domino, would have lashed at that first time?
Me.
Not me, though, obviously.
No. You're very, very composed in the box 8-ball. I've never seen you do that.
Wow. And
8-ball,
just like that.
Drake's tournament favourites, not lost one game throughout the whole competition. Looked like the favourites from, I would say, halfway through game 1. They are now with it all to do. Their backs against the walls.
Ibes again. Big save. TD Rome. Who was that?
I don't know what happened. I thought it was going wide until he played it back in. And, mate, it's what the Dregs do. It is what the Dregs do.
It's what that man TD Rome does, Domino. That man is... He is the goal scorer in Don, and he pops up just when his team needs him. And, boy, did they need that. 2-1. This cup final is full on cooking.
Yeah, mate, that's clutch moments there. But look, I think the best thing Social Club to do is get back on the front foot again. For the split second, they just sat back. They just sat in, and they let Dregs do what Dregs do best: get bodies forward, make some dangerous runs in. Because, like I said, what I love about the Dregs teams is they don't stop their runs. If they run offside, they run offside. They'll use it as a decoy. And it's something Social Club didn't want. And I always say a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous because the momentum swing does shift quickly.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. And Social Club have their lead halved, but they're still looking likely to go and grab another here. They're hungry. Barksy, the goal scorer, gives it to Jay Fella, cuts it in. What a ball that is, and it rolls lovingly into the arms of Dr. F1, who, to be fair, hasn't had a save to make, or hasn't made a save. They've just been so potent in front of goal so far.
8-Ball, like their build-up play in front of goal. We've said, and we'll go back to the Sheffield Wednesday thing of the build-up plays being nice, but when they get in the final third, it's like a lacking of idea or not knowing what to do. I think the build-up play is absolutely fine with Social Club, but as soon as they get around the box, it just does danger, 8-Ball. It is just danger. They're creating some really, really good chances. So if they can find their men in these positions, in their half, you know they're going to cause some trouble. I think Dregs are still on the back foot here because Social Club are putting on a spectacle.
Yeah, I agree. And they were my dark horses for this tournament, Domino. Just because we saw a lot of their players in the draft 2 weeks ago now. And they looked very good. So I'm thinking what a team full of those types of players could do, and they're not disappointed. However, they are up against the Dregs, who are unbeaten so far. And
8-Ball, I do think the Shield, I mean, they've been on the lobby for a while. I do think they've suspended it for us to cover it. Let's go.
Okay, I'll have a look. No, I literally saw the first message says sent. They don't care.
They're just connecting now. We might be able to get the end of it.
Yeah. Both of them said let's go. At least they both agreed on it, because it would have been awful.
Yeah, fair play, guys.
Them didn't.
I'll be here commentating a little bit.
There you go. You and Plague Doctor have got this completely sorted. Plague Doctor's still giving us results from this game we're watching, which I expect nothing less from that man. Jeff Shreves, thank you so much again for your help tonight. Again, Jay Sherman in the background as well. I can see him keeping people in check. Is what that man does best. He does it to me and you as well, Domino. We just let him cook. We let him cook.
Yeah.
Speaking of cooking, we have got a huge second half between Dregs and Social
Going into this half, if you were the Social Club's manager, would your idea be, right, boys, shall we go out and try and put the foot on the gas and get this third goal? Or would it be, let's try and keep them out for the first 15, 20 minutes and then see what happens? Do you go more offensive or more defensive?
The problem is with Dregs, Domino, is they've got a plan A, B, C, D, E, and F. So it doesn't really matter what you do. They'll change the way that they play. And I've never seen a team do it as well as these guys. He gets his shot away, does Trey Robertson. Ives again, who has had a very good couple of tournaments.
Mate, that save is pure reactions, 8-Ball, because I thought the centre-half was winning that. He was not expecting that shot to go through.
Robertson did really well, actually. It was almost like a slide tackle shot. Got that shot away. It was actually a really good shot as well. But yeah, the Dregs will find a way, and it's up to Social Club to do something about it. Whether that means sitting in, whether that means going and getting a third, that's the beauty of clubs. They've got to decide that. Or, if I'm honest, knowing this bunch of players, I don't think they'll come out with much of a game plan, Domino. They trust those players to just go and do what those players do.
Yeah, some free-flowing football here, 8-Ball, and I did think it would be that case.
It's set up nicely, put it that way. Last 40 minutes.
Because if I was the manager, it'd be 5 at the back and 5 inside the goal.
And that's why you're technically, not managing it.
That's why I'm banned from playing in our invitationals or managing teams.
No one would play for that team.
No one would play for that team, no, except people like-minded like me, and we'd be in a horrible, horrible team.
I don't know anyone who's as defensive as you.
No, neither do I, mate. Neither do I.
Here is the danger man, Numsha. What he needs to do is get it 30 yards out of goal with half a yard, and he can punish you. Social Club happy to keep this ball. They've got ballers out from the back, which means when they do go ahead, they're a very dangerous team. That being said, they can't mess around with at the back too much because we've seen this Dregs press and it is very potent. Atlas takes that down nicely as if he was a striker or something. Numscher, there he is. He's got the half a yard. Ibes. He almost volleyball palmed that over the crossbar.
8-ball. Sheffield Wednesday 1-0 up. Unbelievable.
Which one is it? My two boys are telling me two different things. I don't know what to believe. And here we go. Oh, Ibes, the positioning wasn't on, but he got very lucky there, and he did really well to hold on to it, and really well with that ping. Gives it to Yada. We'll talk about that chance in a minute. But Social Club are on the attack. Dink to the back post. It's that J fella. Takes it down, shimmies it, and Dregs get numbers back. Expect to see that more and more now, Domino. I think that counter-attacking from Social Club as Dregs look to force their hand. But Domino, a massive chance for Dregs to get back into this game. I just think the striker chose the wrong side. Ibes, unorthodox, but very effective.
And that's what Ibes is. But they are on the front foot here.
In a nutshell. Barksy, double step over. The tracking back from TD Rome does really well there. And what they'd give for that man to get a sniff at goal, because he's the man who's been delivering in these knockout stages. And he's had one chance, put it away. He just needs another.
Yeah, absolutely, 8-ball. And they've called back here for the foul. 8-ball. Do you know when games are getting away from you a bit? And I believe it's getting away from Dregs a bit. Each call, each 50-50 is going to the team of Social. And it does feel like Dregs are fighting uphill, pushing water uphill at the minute. And I tell you what, Social are playing a great game here, just frustrating them, keeping the ball, turning inside, making them run from right to left. And they're finding this right-hand side again, and it's a good header. But look, with 15 minutes left, mate, it's Social in the ascendancy.
Yeah. And they are... We say this often because at crunch time, you do expect teams who are up on the score sheet. Almost gets tackled by his own teammate. Atlas comes in there, crunches, sprays it out. You do expect teams who are ahead on the scoreboard to sit back, to keep the ball. And that's one of the things that going ahead early in the game allows you to do. Those two goals for Social Club allows them to sit back, but again, sit back at your peril, because Dregs are good on the press, they're good on the counter, they're good at building up, and TD Rome, that was the chance.
It's just things going against them. It's just it's all happening here. We've got 10 minutes left to play, and Social Club are just getting the rub of the green with these slight decisions there. It's all uphill, and they've got the ball going forward. There's a slide pass in. He's found him.
Yada, can he do what Barksy did earlier on? No. Dr. F1 makes the save, but it's just those seconds ticking down for Dregs is a cracking save.
They've left a lot of men in the box here, 8-ball. They've left a fair few people in the box here.
They are rogues, this Social Club side. Absolute rogues. And the Dregs so far have not been able to crack the code. And Atlas wins the head.
I might just have to say this to you while we're going through there, but Sheffield Wednesday have gone 2-0 up.
Wow. Sheffield Wednesday tearing apart both Vulcan sides, and that was a really strange 40-yard clearance, and it's going to be a corner because it was a clearance in the wrong direction. Dregs go short. Trey Robertson gets a second corner. More seconds ticking away. They are 4 minutes away from losing this final, their first game of the night, Domino. They can't get it past. Skipper versus Skipper. They cannot get it past that man, not TM. Are they going to change what they're going to do now? Not pressing too many men forward, actually. I would expect more at this point. Unless they know something I don't. Nope, they don't. And here goes.
All they've got to do is run this down, 8-ball. They've got to run this down. And he's come inside. It's a great save, but it's a corner for the team that's winning. In the 88th minute, they need to not lose the ball. Yes, I'd go short. They have to go short here, and they've got to recycle the ball back, and they've just got to hold it, 8-ball. for 2 and
They're
change.
not in any rush, are they, mate? They're not in any rush at all.
No, and it is 2-1 now from Sheffield to Vulcan.
No.
Vulcan have just scored.
I want this to carry on, but also I want to get over. But I want this. A mistake by the goalkeeper. Is that half time yet, Domino? Here we go. Dr. F1's
Not yet.
got the ball.
Not yet, but we've got the last chance here. Last chance saloon for these boys who have been flawless in this tournament, and he can't find the ball through. It has rebounded. It's bobbling up and down.
The talisman. Oh, he saved it. It's still on.
It's still on.
Xander's battling away nicely. Danger man, Numsha, cuts back.
Oh, it's a good save again, April. April, the time's gone. It is the last corner. It is the last chance.
Is that man Ibes? That man Ibes keeping them in the game.
It's unbelievable, April.
The cash prize has got to go to Ibes. Surely he's got to pocket this because that's insane. Clutch play, and Dregs didn't do anything wrong. Ibes is just he's on sugar or something because he is sprinting around that box.
On this April. And he's made the big decision to come out and claim it, April, and it is brave, April, just a thought process. If socials want to stay around, we can have a Super Cup between the winner of the Sheffield game. It's up to them. It's up to them.
I want to get to bed.
I mean, if they would like to stay around and have a Super Cup game, as long as one of these teams are okay with it, then I'm okay with it.
It went down as an own goal from Ibes as well, which I think was quite harsh. But also
I told you, April, I thought it was going wide.
Yeah, he more than made up for it, mate. He more than made up for that. And to be fair, Domino, what a cracking final that was. I just missed the match facts there. It would have been good to see the match facts because I don't think Dregs. I thought a draw would have been a fair result there. I know that's not how this works. I'm not going to see the match facts, am I? I obviously know that's not how this works, but a draw there would have been a fair result for me personally. But it is Social Club who do go on to win. A couple of clutch players there. Ives the goalkeeper, Barksy going through. Fair play to them. They win the cash. They win the prize. They win the trophy/Champions League. And now we've got to go and find the final stream of the night. Bear with me. We're almost there.
April. Dregs were in the final on our first one, weren't they?
Yes, they're nearly
Mate,
men.
Always the bridesmaids. And I tell you what, their run on this one had been unbelievable. They've just got that final game jitters, and it happened again, April, because they were perfect, mate. They were flawless throughout the tournament, even in the semis, going from a goal behind to, again, clutch win there. And they got into that game, and it did feel like, to be fair, mate, Social Club played a perfect, blinding game. But do you know when decisions go against you, the 50-50s go against you, it just didn't look like their night, and Social Club held on really, really well.
What a turn here by Slanky Janky. Tries to play in his teammate. Sheffield Wednesday come out with the ball in the white. Vulcan Academy in the blue and white. Not great for my eyes, but I'll do the best I can. Looked like he might have been offside there. Not offside. Told you my eyes weren't great, but breaks down.
You were warned.
Final game of the night in the Europa League. The plate, the shield. Slanky Janky gets the ball again. Rayball again. He's got his number.
That's a great ball inside, Abel.
Yeah, Buckley on the left-hand side with acres to run into.
Oh, stop that.
Gaz is there to cut it out. The captain. What have they got in the last?
This is end-to-end, Abel. This is end-to-end.
This is what we like. It's a final. Barney to George. Inside to Tahir. Cut out by Maeda nicely, and off they go again. I'm seeing a bit of a pattern emerging here. It's a bit basketball-y at the moment, and I have absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. Buckley. Not on the same wavelength. It's that Mangaza again. Drops the shoulder. Skipper versus Skipper.
Looking for a corner.
The stream's like 3 minutes behind. To be fair, I've not refreshed it for a while, so I apologise. Please don't write the score in there. No, exactly. Yeah, you beat me to it. Please don't write the score in there. We've got 25 minutes left. Ball comes in. Taha does well. Ben Ray swings it back in. Goalkeeper was very casual with that one there, Domino. Very casual.
Yeah, super casual.
Slanky Janky, who's having a lot of the ball so far. Not much end product from this attacking line. And that is what they ultimately need here. Another goal draws them level. It is golden goal. And after that, there will be penalties. I think the neutrals will probably want more football, Domino.
I want more football, mate.
Sheffield Wednesday will be looking to put this one to bed. To be fair to them, they're going for a third rather than sitting on this 2-1 lead. Here is their captain and manager, Ben Ray, keeping the ball nicely. Habibi. Barney cuts it out. Goes on a long old run towards his own goal and ultimately gives it away to Ben Ray, who does a cheeky little cross.
Oh, it's good football inside.
Adzinho
it's great
Buckley,
football inside.
Edge of the box to Bradley. Oh, they're taking turns. Maeda tried for the cutback. I think I would have pulled the trigger there, mate. It was almost over.
Yeah, it was just one too many. But they work the ball. They work the team around the ball really well. It's just one after the other. They shift them from side to side and wait for that opportunity to get inside. And they're very, very well-established players. And like I said, there's sometimes when you play teams like this, you start chasing shadows. Is that a pen? I thought that was very clean, Abel. I thought that was a very clean tackle.
That is...
I thought you won the ball.
I disagree, mate. I disagree.
Oh,
Sheffield Wednesday could put the game to bed here. Mistimed in the box. Adzinho.
Oh, my...
Big save.
That's a big save.
Big save. Here we go. Vulcan are still hanging on. 12 minutes. They've not really looked like scoring. That's the problem here.
Mm-hmm.
If clubs has taught us anything over the last year, Domino, is this game could easily end up 3-2 at this stage.
Oh yeah.
So don't count them off just yet, but they really do need to get something cooking soon because at the moment it's all Sheffield Wednesday. But that man Davis, the hero, they almost owe him now.
Yeah, I mean that was he kept his team in the game with the penalty save, and it'd be story written if the academy team go and get that goal. But it looks like they're coming forward here. Ooh, big header.
What a run by Buckley there, and
no. They do look like they're after this third 8 ball. They do look like they're not sleeping on this lead.
I mean this is what we've seen the last 2 weeks from Sheffield Wednesday. They are a very good team, but they're not putting those chances away. That's what makes me a little bit worried for Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. However, the more they keep the ball like this, the less likely it is that Vulcan Academy are going to get anything cooking because I've not seen them break into that. They're attacking third for quite some time now. They've got a lot of men forward, though. Here we go. They've committed a lot of men. Reeve maybe not making the right decision there. They had committed a lot forward, perhaps leaving them susceptible. They don't look like they're going on the press. I think they had to choose one or the other there, Domino. They've sat back in. That will suit Sheffield Wednesday to a T. The way they play and the scoreline. Edge of the box. JDC gives the ball away. Rotmoff.
Just find one of his players, though, April.
Yeah, can it? Adzinho, who missed that penalty. I mean, it was a good tackle. It looked more like a frustrated tackle, but fair play. What do I know? Here we go. 2v1. Ben Ray, the manager, scoops it over the top. It's flicked down to Maeda. Davis with the save, and that might just tick it over, Domino. It's 30 seconds. That is it. Virtual seconds. They've got the corner. They're in no rush. I don't blame them whatsoever. It's the Europa League final, the Shield, the whatever you want to call it, the plate final, and it's game, set, and match. Sheffield Wednesday, having won that last game of the group stage, chuck themselves into the mix, and then they go and beat Vulcan Firsts and Vulcan Academy in the 2 knockout games, and they will be lifting that plate, that Europa League trophy. What a comeback story that is.
Mate, Sheffield Wednesday, I think they lost both their games, didn't they? The first 2 games. They lost both their first games. I've got this in front of me. They lost to Vulcan Academy in the first game they played.
Retribution.
And then they lost to Social Club, who obviously went on to win the full tournament. and then they end up beating Vulcan. So not only the games they played today is Vulcan Academy twice, Vulcan First twice, and then Social Club.
At least you got to play someone different from last week. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out on stream, though. It makes us look like right amateurs. I mean, it was good that we managed to get through 2 lots of tournaments in one, if that makes sense. We got that top tier winner, Social Club. Congratulations to you guys. I'll be in touch later on to send your winnings over. Sheffield Wednesday, you get Pride, which is arguably better than any money we're giving away.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we've never had it before, so it's not really ours to give away, if I'm honest, but you guys get that. Let's see if this has been filled in. Yeah, of course it has. Why do I even query it? So yeah, like Domino said, what a journey Sheffield Wednesday have been on. They pick up the Shield, the Europa League. Social Club looked very good the whole way through. They were held by Rotherham. Where are they? Social Club beat Sheffield Wednesday 2-1. And then they must have won the last game, surely. Yeah, beating Hadouken 2-1. And then, beat 2 very, very good teams in the semi-final, Domino. Very, very worthy winners of that trophy, of that Champions League. And just the one blip on tonight, which we won't talk about. We got through the group stage. That's the main thing. So thank you very much for Colm for being understanding there. Really, really good to have you guys on board of us as well, coming over from VFL. Long may that continue. Much love for VFL and the VFL gang over there.
Absolutely.
Domino, I'll get your views after I've said thank yous, just in case our admins do need to shoot off. And that does include Plague Doctor, Jeff Shreves. Thank you so much, mate. You know how much we appreciate that. And it's been a really good night again. Really good having you in the chat. Barney Two Goose, thank you very much for this beautiful, beautiful table. Could not do this without you. I'd still be here trying to make all these formulas if it was me, so no one wants to see that on stream. Sherma, thank you very much. Lead admin, putting all of this together. Go and get yourself a pint, because I know you had a busy day today, and now you've had a busy night as well. I did offer him some help, and he said, no, this is his baby. These are my machines. My machines. So thank you very much for that. And then obviously all the admins in the background as well, guys. Just steering people in the right direction and whatnot. Once again, for the second week in a row, it's gone off absolutely perfectly. Couldn't ask for more, and that has a lot to do with managers, players, admins alike. So thank you very much. Domino, now we've spoken about everyone else, we'll come to you.
Well, to be fair, like, you've covered the huge basis for the thanks, because obviously there is thanks to do, mate. I'd just like to give out thanks for the teams that turned up, because look, ultimately we can put something on for you, mate. It's a late one. Like, it's a late one.
It was a bit late.
For you boys to still be on, playing games, being in the stream and watching the channels, dropping us comments and saying thanks for the tournament, mate. Like, you guys make this channel, make the community, and make us, like, I was there calling for one more game. Like, that's how much I should go bed. Like, I have literally been up for a ridiculous amount of clock, had the most busiest day at work. I should not be here. But
I mean, we can make that happen. That's not a problem.
That's what I mean. I was just like, I could do one more, because I'm having such enjoyment just actually watching you guys play. So, yeah, it was great seeing you guys play. And look, the people that we've had come in and the teams that we had playing for us, like, we don't take that as anything other than a massive positive. For you guys to come on and jump on our channel to play some games for us is unbelievable, because you guys are absolute ballers. So appreciate you guys players.
Yeah. None of this works without you guys, and we've always said that, which is why we're happy to take a back seat and just watch you guys play. You guys are professionals, managers and players alike. You've put on an absolute show for us tonight. Every single kind of round of the group stage were ridiculous. Semi-finals on both sides did not disappoint, and the 2 finals as well. Edgy. I think that's probably the best way to describe them. The finals were very finally.
Yeah, but to be fair, like, there was no team got 3-0 up in the first half, and you were then just weighing out your time. There was something up till the 90th minute that could happen.
Yeah.
on both games.
Spot on. So long may it continue. We'll be doing this again next Wednesday, and then the following Wednesday is something similar, but a little bit different, and we'll do an announcement on that very, very shortly. So stay tuned for that. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock is the draft. So to join the draft, go and there is a Super Cup. Check the chat. That is literally the best way to announce ever. To be fair, someone was ringing me, so I just clicked off.
Is there a Super Cup, Abel?
There is a Super Cup. So we'll. I mean, the easiest way to do this would have literally just been put it in the chat because I can see the chat. If there's a, do you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's go. That is the funniest way I've ever been broken any news ever.
So who broke the news? Who said it?
On a spreadsheet.
Was it actually on the spreadsheet?
It's on a spreadsheet. I can't zoom in. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. It's down here. There is a spreadsheet. Check the chat. They're happy to go for it. I need to go and reload Discord, which I lovingly shut off because someone was ringing me and I assumed it would be negative. It usually is. In my defense, it usually is. However, I can't see any of the streams. Domino, are you on any of the streams?
Yeah, I'm on Sheffield Wednesday stream because I'm guessing that's who's going to be playing the Super Cup.
You would like to think so, wouldn't you? It's not much of a Super Cup without one of the teams who would make.
So I've got their stream up, and they're lobbying up, mate.
Okay. What about TM?
Let me just check their stream, my friend. Social Club are not streaming anymore.
Are we getting duff information here? I mean, to be fair, they might have just given up, and for some reason, again.
They are streaming, mate. They've just started streaming.
My Discord,
and they are also lobbying up.
Okay. My Discord won't start back up, which is disappointing.
This is the best day of my life.
Let me restart it. Alright, try again. Keep us posted. I mean, it's a good turn of events. I do need to go to the loo again, I can't lie, but
April, I wanted to see the Super Cup, one because Social Club grew into the game, but Sheffield Wednesday went from strength to strength and just started going on a rampage of wins and great performances. And I was like, if they started the tournament like that, they might have been up there.
No, I agree. There's a very good chance that they will go on to do this. I'm just getting the streams through now, and then I'll change it over. There's so much going on my Discord right now. It's probably people shouting at me like, read your messages. So apologies for that. Yeah, there is quite a few here. Okay, streams. We have got Benray, Sheffield Wednesday. Let's move on to Lobby Simulator Camera. And there we go. I'll leave it here. I'm going to go to the loo quickly, but feel free to...
Have you added on to our screen, April?
Let me have a look.
Oh, perfect.
That's helpful, isn't it? Right? You got it?
Yeah, mate. I got it.
Perfect.
We're still here. We're going, mate. We are going.
So someone got Shermer in for the last game. No wonder he sabotaged our Excel spreadsheet. He was so buzzing to go and play.
Shermer was like, has anyone dropped out? Mate, send Domino an invite. That's a lie. I haven't got anything set up. Do not send me an invite. But yeah, April's gone. Madness. This is my brainchild. This is me. I created this. I can take full credit for this. I mean, I really should go bed. You boys in the chat and playing this game should also go bed. However, we are here and I'm buzzing. It's a complete 50-50 game in my opinion. And we get in the chat said, let's go. All right, boys. Love it. Love it. Send us a positive message. Send us some positive news. When are we looking to kick this off? It's going to be a big game. It is going to be a big game. I don't know. Mate, Ibes. I tell you what, unbelievable in the last game, mate. And the mentality monster you are in that corner, there is no way I'm hanging around on the 6-yard box ready to catch something. I'd be too nervous. I'd be sitting in the goal just waiting for it not to fall anywhere near me. Yeah, full credit for you, mate, because that's super brave.
Yeah, Ives flexing. I don't blame him. I do not blame him.
To be fair, Abel, you missed it. I was just obviously we're on the Sheffield Wednesday stream. They just put in like search and they just put high stream.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, Ben Ray.
It's well good. Yeah, I was a shout player of the tournament there.
He always is every time he plays. Every time he plays, we query
where he plays.
We query why he's playing in goal, and then we query why we queried it in the first place.
Happens, mate. I mean, I don't know when we're going to kick this off. It looks like everyone's in.
Some of us have got work tomorrow morning.
Pretty sure everyone's in bar the left back. Oh, there we go. Now, obviously, we didn't take too much account of the teams that played. I don't know if these are the full teams that played in those games.
I very much doubt it.
This is the ringer one, mate.
Yeah, it's the ringers of the champions, which does that even make sense?
Nope.
No,
I like it.
But here we are. Right, who's not got a team? Let's.
Thing's got a team. There.
The TM stream. Social club. There it is.
Yeah, everyone's got a full team, mate.
Okay.
Oh no.
Why?
No, we're missing for social club.
Striker.
I think we're just missing a striker. Yeah.
How can you miss a striker? Everyone wants to play striker.
Bar me.
Except you, yeah. I've seen your finishing there. That's not by choice.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, well, I mean, how long do we wait? I appreciate there's 21 people waiting. But if we don't have 22, then there's no point.
Yeah. I mean, this was just a call off an audible. So,
yeah.
If they can get a striker in, that'd be great. Or social club need me to play up top, mate. Just obviously give me a
Please
shout.
don't. Please don't. Let me have a look at the chat. Right. Social club. They've got someone coming. Oh, 1 minute. To be fair, this has nothing to do with us. This has nothing to do with us. I mean, you guys are playing Lobby Simulator. Like, you should be used to this. At least you're not having to host this.
I mean, April when.
Go on.
Oh, I think the invite's getting sent now. Invite is getting sent now.
Stuck on this screen. Thanks for not putting any swear words. I appreciate that. And whilst I appreciate, I might give you the idea to do that. I've got
invites getting sent. April invite has been sent.
Thoughts on Ibes and Haroon back-to-back wins? To be fair, mate, I mean, next week is probably going to be the biggest test of all. So
that's the test, mate.
You'll just have to come back next week. I mean, I noticed you weren't there last week. I'm not saying you were scared or anything, but. That is going to be the back to back. That's the proper back to back. So when that happens, yeah, we'll give you a standing ovation on stream, the guard of honor on stream. Spar's trying his hardest to get Shermer in a striker. To be fair, he deserves it. He is. People saying thanks to us for running this. It's not us. It's Shermer. So
what guy?
He deserves. I know he's a centre back. He deserves to play up top.
He deserves the glory, Abel.
I'm not sure whether it would do anything, but also you've just won the Champions League, so it doesn't matter. The PCW Champions League is such a nice ring to it.
Absolutely.
Right, last game of the night,
absolutely.
Domino. I'm not being convinced otherwise. I'm not playing Copa del Rey. I'm not playing Super Copa Italiana. I'm not doing anything Club Champions where you play over in Brazil or anything like that. Oh, this is the last game of the night.
Right, so obviously it's a long break, 8-ball, between these two, and it's going to be a really, really interesting game because, mate, if Sheffield kept the same players and Social kept, again, some of the same players, both teams were warming up really, really nicely. And what we got Socials in their patented black kit and Sheffield in their patented white kit.
Correct. I don't think I've seen Sheffield Wednesday play in a blue and white kit tonight. It's always been in this white kit, which, to be fair, I probably prefer anyway. But this is good for my eyes. A black kit against a white kit, and I like that. JDC for Sheffield Wednesday, Europa League winners. This is somehow the Super Cup final.
Don't know how we got here, but we got it.
No, I've been bullied on our own stream, which is quite something. And there's a free kick.
There's a free kick at the edge of the box.
I can see the temptation in the players for wanting to get on the line. So thanks for not doing that, because I don't. This is technically out of our jurisdiction now. No one's calling for heights. No one's calling for defaults because technically our tournament's finished, so I don't care. We're just coming on here to see some good football. That being said, don't get on the line, please.
This is for the community, mate. This game is for the community.
Yeah. And I've already done my thank yous and farewells as well, so after this we're jumping straight off. Watch it go through to penalties, Domino.
Is it still golden goal, Abel, or don't we know?
Yes, it's golden goal. Of course it's golden goal.
It's like we have nothing to do with it, but yes, it's golden goal.
But it's still our rules. Haroon over the top to Sheeran. If that's Bread Sheeran, he's a baller. Zinho, who missed that penalty in the final, it didn't come back to haunt him. They get the free kick deep in their own half.
It's very, very 50-50
tonight as well, don't forget. 2-1 win for Social Club.
Nice little step over, good
turn
inside.
Snapshot off the crossbar. A turn. Is this the man they got in? Jay Shermer replacement.
Jay Shermer replacement.
I'll
tell you what, mate.
That, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. But I tell you something now, like that's first blood in my opinion. It was much of a muchness in this game. That is first blood.
I mean, coming in as Champions League winners, you would expect them. If anyone's drawing first blood, you would expect them to be the ones to do it. But then you just look at this Sheffield Wednesday team and this free-flowing football. It's just when they get to this stage, what have they got? Anything will do. Prove the doubters wrong. They keep it, though. It's recycled nicely. Get it into this area and get something cooking. That's all they're lacking. This Sheffield Wednesday team can go places. They could just get something cooking in that final third.
It's nice football here by Social. There's that man at the back post. Flicks it inside. Good header. Great defending.
Very nice cutback. Habibi doing the defensive work there nicely. I know a lot of CDMs would have shut off there and not tracked their man, so fair play. Swung by JC, not the best corner I've ever seen. Remnant.
Well, that was medieval. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Not something from the training ground. Buckley. 20 minutes.
To be fair, it is. Yeah, to be fair, 8-ball, it's like a very much like you can tell there was a lull between this game and that game. Their final games and this one.
Neither teams hit the ground running per se in terms of chance creation. Sheffield Wednesday look good coming forward as they always do. Social Club have had that early chance where they hit the crossbar, but again, even that was a half chance. Haroon looking for a full chance here, does well on the Ronaldo chop back. JC flip flaps JW.
Mate, great feet inside.
Tipped for a corner. Let's see if they can get something a lot better than last time. Nope. Haroon manages to stay on side, does JC, but Sterling does his defensive duties well. Zinho. He's got to hold up because no one's here with him, and hold it up he physically, literally does. He waits for everyone to come up with him. JDC had a man on the overlap, doesn't spot him, but Sterling does well again. JC wins it back. Bread Sheeran. I'm going to call him Bread Sheeran. I assume that's who it is. He's got the ginger afro. Showed up to our stream a couple of weeks ago and set the world alight. Domino. He almost did the same in the Super Cup final, which doesn't exist, but totally exists right now.
It does today, 8-Ball.
We have come on leaps and bounds since we started this tournament 3 hours ago. It's been a long one, Domino. It's been a long one.
Oh, 8-Ball, yeah, it has. This is a marathon, 8-Ball. It's a marathon.
Wouldn't have it any other way, huh?
Nope. That's what I'm here for.
Ben Ray skips past his man on this left-hand side, looking for support, cuts back to Sterling, swings it in, picks out Ibes, who's perfectly placed. Gives him the fake roll. And
yeah, 8-Ball, to be fair, it's just like I said, both teams are very conservative in their play. Like, they're both taking their time to build up the play, which is great. And as soon as they get into the final third, I mean, social clubs have got the shots off. They've done really well from the keeper. I think Sheffield Wednesday are just finding it hard with this pressure from social club to get it out. Like, again, I just think that they're finding it very hard to get anything, and that free-flowing put will go in.
Yeah, I agree. They're playing like they've been playing all night, don't I? Put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
0-0, Super Cup final. The winners of our PC Dubs Champions League, as we're now calling it, playing the winners of the Europa League, PC Dubs Europa League. Sheffield Wednesday in the white, Social Club in the black. Adzinho's feet. Norgard absolutely tears him apart, and now they've got 3-on-3 if they can spread it early. Bread Sheeran doesn't look to take on his man this time. JC's got it. Couple of willing runners. Keeps a hold of the ball nicely, but loses out to the skipper, manager, and cameraman, Ben Ray. Does it all, Domino.
The man does it all.
And here he is. Said man. Sterling is having a good game. Gives it in to JDC, but Haroon is there, harassing his man like he does that CDM Terrier. Ben Ray keeps it nicely. Can't pick past. JC does well with interception. Ooh, I thought that was going to see us through to half-time. It would be very Sheffield Wednesday if they managed to sneak a goal from a set piece here, having looked so good going forward, but not creating anything.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, creating anything of note. Let's see if they can. I thought he was going to go for it. Maeda choosing not to. If they can, see it. Looking at the clock, Domino. Looking at the clock.
You've got to get it in the box. Had to get it in the box, yeah.
I think I would have put that in. However, 0-0 at half time. Domino, any regrets so far? Any regrets?
Absolutely none, 8-Ball. I'm having a great time. I think the final woke me up. Like, I find it hard to decompress after a final. Like, my emotions are up, mate. I put so much into this. And then the final goes, and I feel like, right, what do I do now? I need to stay awake or be on my phone for a bit. This is now like my chill out game. I get to watch this, decompress, enjoy my time. I mean, I'm saying very little because I'm actually sitting here enjoying the game.
It's very rare we actually get to sit and watch a game because we're always doing this. We're always analysing or just usually just talking BS through it. We call it analysing. Everyone knows what it is. So it is quite nice to actually sit there and watch a relatively chilled game. And that's what this first half has been. I can't imagine the second half being like that because I think now everyone stayed up. They stayed in the lobby for an extra 10-15 minutes while we were thanking everyone and their grandmothers. I don't think anyone would want to wait all that time to sit and lose 1-0. So I do expect both these teams to come out this half and go for it, Domino. Call it now,
yeah, absolutely. 3-2. Yeah, caution to the wind. And
not saying who to, but let's go.
I'm just saying, 8-Ball, I'm not on your...
No worries, I'll hook you up, bro. I'll hook you up. JC's running through on goal. I'm trying to get this, and JW, I'm not sure if you saw that in time, tips it round the post, just about. That's the biggest chance we've had so far. You might just call that, Domino.
Yeah, I saw it on mine there, and He ran through. To be fair, he only had one place to put it, but the keeper obviously kept his nerve, stayed near post, stayed strong, palmed it out. To be fair, for the keeper, his caliber, comfortable save.
I mean, we've said previously, and this usually applies to drafts. When you get tournaments that have got good goalkeepers in, they, for example, that shot there could have easily nestled in the top bins if the goalkeeper was a good goalkeeper. And look at what would have happened in the Champions League final had Ives not been in goal. Good goalkeepers spoil our nights. We need to just get rid of them. Get me and you in net, Domino. And then every game's ending like 6-5 and stuff, and that's
maybe there'll be cricket scores everywhere.
Be like one of those charity games, Domino. What's his face? Cal the Dragon in net or something.
His hold is run brilliantly there, April.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little bit ahead of you. You need to watch this. I'll stop talking, but that run there.
Brett Sheeran, very, very high IQ player, this man. Picks the pass of the skipper, running through. Told you, Domino, the shackles are coming off these teams, and it's first blood to the Champions League winners, as you would arguably expect. And it is that man, the captain, the skipper, puts them up, breaking through from midfield. 1-0.
Yeah, mate, it was a nice run. And then on the replay that you got to see there, it broke it down in like slow motion. It was the touch that he took. It was really, really clever. He isolated the defender with the touch, and then all he had to do is beat the keeper, which is no easy task at the minute. And he's done that.
It really isn't,
mate.
Yeah, good finish by TM. And good hold-up play by Brett Sheeran. A very, very good player. Shame not to see him the whole way through this, but he has stepped in when his team needed him, and he has helped deliver so far. 1-0 to the Champions League winners.
Yeah. And to be fair, arguing obviously with the tournament they had and how they became, to be fair, April, like that they did start going on tear, like Sheffield Wednesday. Hence why I want to see it, because both teams just didn't drop anything after they got out of the first game.
Yeah.
Both teams played very, very well.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sheffield Wednesday are camped in their own half, but it's not by choice. They just cannot get past this social club press.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if social club got another here, Domino,
I do feel like, again, they're getting in the ascendancy here, and
they're hitting their stride here. They've got their
they're kind of playing Sheffield Wednesday at their own game of that free flowing liquid football.
Yeah,
but it's what they're doing out of possession, 8-ball, that is more important than what they're doing in possession, because they're stopping Sheffield Wednesday from playing that style of play, and they're being really, really, again, aggressive with their pressing.
Yeah, I mean the last 20 minutes or so is arguably the best social club have looked all night. So hats off to them, because don't know about you, I'm shattered, and I'm not even playing. I'm just sat here watching them play. JW says, if you guys can't get anything cooking, I'll come out and do it. See, they beat the first press, Domino, and they just couldn't find that pass into striker's feet, and that's a horrible 8-ball looking finish for that red time.
That's a red time finish. That is an 8-ball finish. That's what we call a red time finish over here.
Yeah, it's naughty, yeah, that's what I mean. If Sheffield Wednesday can beat that first press, there is those passing channels on to their camp, to their strikers, to their wide players. They're just not doing that first bit enough.
Yeah. And the times they get into these positions, like they need to...
By that point, they're already camped back in their half, or in their defensive third, our social club. They've stopped doing what they've been doing for the last 2 weeks and getting those passes off quick. It looks like fatigue, because we know they're good players. I'm sure they'll happily prove us wrong here, although Haroon, again, doing what he does best, just getting in that midfield, getting down and dirty, and just winning the ball back.
Yeah, to be fair, fatigue is a definite factor, mate, because there's some players here, I know when I jump on straight away, I'm an absolute baller, and then you give me 3 games and the fatigue goes. The concentration can't be there for this whole period of time, because, again, this is probably their, what would this be, their sixth game? That's 6th game, that's 6, like, 10-minute spells or 15-minute spells of pure concentration. That's a lot, April. It is a lot.
Yeah, and on the biggest stage of them all as well. PC.
The biggest stage, April.
You got to deal with that as well. So, Sterling, who had a good first half, as did Ben Ray. They've been very quiet this half. Looking to cook, they can't find strikers' feet, and off they go. Do Social Club with this man, Brad Sheeran. Gives it to the goal scorer and potential match winner, but he's given away Glack. Absolutely vicious tackle there.
Yeah.
Keeping the Sheffield Wednesday counter attack at bay, and that's perfect. That's what Social Club want right now.
Oh, it's a lovely ball, through right ball, great touch.
Haroon very high up there, getting a nosebleed. My team bosses the groups, then falls off because of fatigue. To be fair, we do that when we play Smalls, Domino, and I. We start off really well, and then we just simmer away into the night.
It happens. It's a factor. You just lose you sometimes just lose your creativity because your head's gone, because obviously it is mental fatigue playing this game, concentrating on where you should be with the ball, without the ball, marking, everything. To be fair, cats off these guys playing 6 games. After 2, mate, I'm gone. I'm checked out.
I'll put it out there, they wanted to play this.
100%. Yeah, I'm just saying.
There's 24 of us here and 23 of us wanted this. And the person controlling it all is the one. Ready for bed.
He's ran his man there.
Brad Sheeran.
He's got 2 going to the back post.
That's it, isn't it? It's
and that's it.
What a finish. Domino is that man again, Brad Sheeran. I hope to see him tomorrow in the draft, because that man is a pleasure to watch. Good
we can't have him in the draft because it's unfair. We have to handicap the other team then. We have to handicap his team. If he plays in the draft, we've got to handicap the team.
I mean, this guy just walked into the team, 10 to midnight, 5 to midnight, and gone, yeah, I'll play, why not? And then literally just dropped a man of the match. That's what they're dealing with, Sheffield Wednesday. And yeah, Sheffield Wednesday did the business against both of those Vulcan teams. They couldn't do the business against Social Club. Social Club have won everything. They've done it all. They've been there, got the T-shirt, got the trophies, plural, even though there was only 1 trophy to play for tonight. They've managed to get 2. It's been a good night, Donna. It's been a good night. It's a good way to finish tonight. The best team won for the night, and that's how we'll leave it.
Yeah, of course, Abel. I've had a great time, mate. I've had a great time. And well done for still sticking on, guys. If you're here with us this late, it's been a pleasure.
Good stamina.
We'll catch you with great stamina. We'll catch you on tomorrow's draft. Take care of yourself, team.
Yeah, we'll leave it there, boys. We'll leave the chat open for a little bit longer. We'll be around, just answering whatever you guys have got on, replying to some socials, replying to some Discord messages. We'll leave the stream on for 5-10 minutes as well, just to get some extra views and whatnot, a bit more money in our pocket. And draft tomorrow, so please do make sure you mark your availability for that in the Discord. Our Discord link is everywhere, basically, so go and find it if you're not already part of it. It's good fun, and sometimes there is money to be won, like tonight. Social Club, I'll get in touch with you. It might be tomorrow morning if you don't mind waiting, because very sleepy. Other than that, guys, we'll see you when we see you. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Peace.